Morning. What's going on? What the fuck what? I'm looking at my subscriptions. I don't have nothing on 9/11. I thought there was going to be people live and all this other shit. Ugh. What are you doing? It looks like a nice day. We're getting a allotted nice day. All right. No comprende. No español. Nothing here. No freaking way. Are you kidding me? Hey, Harry. Oh. You gotta be kidding me. All right. I'll be a son of a bitch. Oh, yeah. It's ever gonna look. Oh boy, logging in bullshit. Broadcast has been indicated that the channel is intended for. Stop watching, man. Fucking D Live. You gotta be shitting me. Yeah. Ugh. I hate this platform. Fuck. Here it is.
Webster Tarpley would have been the guy who really.
Oh, Tarpley.
So we have U.S. government operations and exercises on September 11th. That's Wikipedia. So we're not going to ever go to Wikipedia when it comes to investigating the deep state, or that's not going to happen. So let's see if we can find. Tarpley's site. I don't like his work these days. I don't know what happened, but it's not good work anymore. But he used to do good work. It's becoming much more difficult to find anything on any of the.
Everything's difficult, Harry.
On the search engines, DuckDuckGo is no longer working.
Yeah.
We're going to talk a little bit about how videos on YouTube that pertain to anything that goes against the narratives of Jewish banking power or the deep state power. All videos, it doesn't matter if you upload them in high definition, they will quickly go down to 240 pixels, very low resolution, or 360, and then the audio is going to get blurred in a very short period of time. That's how the Jewish intelligence does it. They just make it so blurry. So all of the stuff that is coming from the 9/11, all the footage of that stuff, which was in normal standard resolution at the time, which would have been 720 lines or maybe 480 by 640 at least. It's all get blurry and move down to 240 pixels, almost unwatchable. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to not going to go to any American search engines. We're going to go to yandex.com. yandex.com. That's a Russian one, and we're going to turn off the safe filter. So let's type military militaryexercises on 9/11. Exercises. Oh, we got Wikipedia. Shit. Oh, let me turn off the safe filter because that's really nasty.
Oh,
safe
yeah.
filter means you're safe from the truth.
I'm Russian and I don't want
to the truth. We don't want to be safe from
index at all.
Let's see.
Uh-oh.
Well, it doesn't look like there's oh, okay. So, history comment, Mr. Military exercises up to 9/11. Okay, let's see if we can get it right here.
We got the Hava Nagila going, baby. Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. This looks pretty good. History comments. Let's put it onto. All right.
I used
none of this would happen unless the military is prepared. Now,
what that means.
the neocons, one thing you have to remember here is that,
Why Super Dave telling me he's being blocked here. I don't have
the
no block.
neocons took over Washington sometime around the beginning of the Bush 2.
After I'm all done, I can go check it out. I appreciate it. But I don't think I got Dave blocked.
Cheney and Rumsfeld Plaza
I go see his stuff once in a while.
Continuity of government plan, 81 to 92. Okay, and this was activated on 9/11.
But this is our 9/11, the only one I got to see out there that's doing a live YouTube on Happy Juju Day. The days a Jew took over the New World Order.
The Doomsday Plane.
And he's got all the particulars about way back then. You know what I mean?
It's going to heat up.
So tell Dave after I'm done with this, I'll go in and look for why he's blocked. I don't know why he's blocked.
Many exercises. The day of. Okay.
He shouldn't be.
1982.
Department of. Oh, that's so small. Right in 1993. They had plans to fly planes through the building back then. Yada, yada, yada.
Exercises 84 to 2004. He ended up becoming the counterterrorism czar, and it's questionable whether he was authentically.
I'm not an idiot. Do you Roger that, or you just come in here and say hello, and that's it. But I will check later.
NORAD simulates a crash into famous U.S. building. We have images of the Pentagon with a model of a plane that has just crashed into it. And this happened less than a year prior to it. And then the guy who was involved in that named...
I know what he's trying to do.
Billingsdale or something like that. I can try to find that out.
He's trying to get some of the pictures, but Juju's hidden everything.
One of the pilots supposedly that was on the plane that crashed into the tower. In fact, I better find that out because I can't just tell you that without giving you the details because there's too many of these coincidences that are just absolutely crazy. Pilot involved in Pentagon crash simulation.
And they They did. They had a Pentagon crash simulation. They had one in the towers. I think they had one in the Sears Tower.
That story.
Ready to go.
These stories, by the way, are becoming
Your own people did this.
a lot more difficult to find. So if it's again,
The
if it's a
people
Jewish controlled search engine,
all right.
you
I'm
can
gonna
find
have a
it.
cigarette.
Like,
I guess
I was making a video, which
idiot.
I'm going to post
Thank you very much.
That's
see what we can
and
do.
there was a section where I talked about that the search engines don't want you to see any images of the children that have been killed by U.S. bombs and stuff. And so if you type in children killed by U.S. bombs,
we're watching Harry Fox.
that was
I'm
why
gonna go have
you had
a cigarette.
to get stuff that you were not able to find in the news.
I'm gonna make this one a short one. I got sunshine. I got just so much shit to do.
Find that. All you can get is when you type in children killed by U.S. bombs in Google, you'll just get pictures of U.S. servicemen that have been killed by other people.
We can't get Harry's talking about the search engine
children that have been killed by the Saudi strikes on Yemen. So all of the search results are very, very, very carefully managed, managed by the CIA, the FBI, and Israeli intelligence. Mostly Israeli intelligence is the one who handles it. And all of the search engines right now are managed by AI. So it's not like it's a big project for them. They know how to get rid of famous photos. There was a famous photo of a young boy that was killed. You can't get that photo anymore. I had to go through my hard drives to get it.
Come on.
To tell you how bad things are.
Anyways, 20 years went by. Look at the bullshit. Feel your balls up to get on an airplane. 20 years of murdering. Iraq wasn't enough. Afghanistan. Just murder, baby. I can kill them all if they're brown. Anyways, Super Dave says he's blocked. I gotta go check that later now. I know he's not. Oh yeah. We got chemtrail. We got the chemtrail blues. Where are you? Oh yeah. We won't make it rain on you today, but you'll have chemtrails in your sky. No Capitan Day. Let's see. Jay comes in here. What the fuck? A half an hour ago, 20 minutes, 10, 15. I says, hey, Jay, how are you? No response. Super Dave come in here. Hey, how are you? I don't think I get him black. Hey, good morning. I'm not an idiot, but you should really learn how to say hi to people. Anyways, what do you think? Shanksville, Pennsylvania flight. I don't know. You see what happens, what you don't realize, because you live in Indiana. But since I done extensive traveling, there's places in this planet when an airplane crashes, it's like quicksand, and it goes right through the crust of the earth. You understand? It just no, you might not have an education like I do. So I'm trying to explain it to you. It's the plane landed in quicksand. Yeah. And that's what happened there. It was going at such a violent speed, 700 miles an hour, 3,000 feet. You're going to run something 700 miles an hour? Jesus Christmas. We want to go show some of that. That's it. It's quicksand. There's nothing to see here. The fucking fire department showed up like, where's the fucking plane? On camera. See? I have traveled this country extensively and have found these massive pools of quicksand. And, yeah, and a plane crashed down there and zoom, went right to the center of the earth. The foolishness is unbelievable. 20 years, man. Hey, babe, what are you doing there? You enjoying the state of Maine? Stop in. Hey, we'll teach you about quicksand areas in the planet. Yeah, here's backwards. He knows. He knows I'm not an idiot. It was quicksand, Shanksville. Yeah. It just... And then it went to the center of the earth, and molten lava down there melted it. Well, Bubba, that's 1 out of 3 that just nothing made sense, didn't it? Didn't it? Today, Google right now has probably got people doing all 9/11 bullshit, calling it out to be bullshit that it is. And Google's probably loaded with 9/11 Shanksville. We'll go look that up in a minute. We'll never find a video, though. There's 2 videos. There's one from Shanksville where the guy, the fire people are like, where the hell's the plane? Oh. Now, this tree here is pretty tall, right? This tree here pretty tall. I'm going to guesstimate about 35, 40 feet, right? Go look at the tail on that aircraft, the height of the tail. The tail always stays together, usually in a flash. Usually. That's where the transponder is, I believe. That's why they put it back there. Because the tail usually floats and sends out the Mayday call and all that bullshit. I'm making fun of this shit. I mean, look at this shit. I mean, I can't even have a nice blue sky. Look at this shit. You know what I mean? According to the oldest Bible ever found. Really? I didn't know that. I thought it was born in April. Maybe that's it. So maybe some old Bible thumpers put this whole thing together like George Bush. He was such a good Christian man that he says, damn it, I'm sick of Christmas. That ain't his real birthday. Let's do something big to celebrate his birthday. Oh my, Neo Mayo, son of a gun on a bio. Never forget the 2 tall building fell. Force World Trade Centers, World Trade Center, Romney, Cheney were destroyed in the controlled demolition. Oh, you know what else was in there? And right on, you know what else? That was CIA. There was CIA, NSA, New York State CIA, and they do go to CIA, sort of. Every state does. I don't think we can find any of that. Yeah, but it ain't a trip. Like, you do mushrooms, you do acid or something, and you with some good friends. You're like, hey, man, look at the pine cones. They're growing, I mean, your imagination runs away with you. This is beyond belief. If you learn all your history, it's not looking like most of it was too accurate. How's that? Without swearing. So, enjoy life for what it is. If you're really down in blue and you get a whole shitload of money, go take a trip, down the end of this month, down in the Four Corners. Go camping, way out in back country, and just enjoy the beauty of the earth. And you won't see much of this shit like this shit coming. Look at this shit coming in. Can you see that on camera? I can't see it here. This is like awful, awful camera. Maybe I should clean it. Well, maybe clean the lens, maybe. But why? Why would you let an air industry, everyone cars just about driving by has to go through some Nazi fucking shithole inspection bullshit? I don't know how many cars a year that they condemn in this state, but it's fucking phenomenal. And it's all bullshit. Shit can be fixed. Good running engines and transmissions and heaters and air conditioners, horn works. Oh, you got a rust spot. You can that crap? What do you mean can it? You put it away in a can? Oh, well, we're all upset. Just about everybody knows 9/11 was an inside job. I'll go to a town tonight. Hey, 9/11 was an inside job. Yeah, I know. Imagine if it happened today with everyone having a cell phone recording it. Oh, my goodness. Back then, yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, all I had was a little flip phone. I can show you some video. I can show you some video I took with my flip phone of my puppy playing with the deer. And they played all day and all night at the campground when nobody was there. The deer run after Ruby. Ruby run after the deer. They get so exhausted. They go in the, what was in it? Buckboard Springs. It was a spring, had like a little river. But how can we be so ignorant? How can you say you got an FBI? How can you say you got people out there in the law enforcement not doing a fucking thing? Never opening their mouth. Sheriff Department of Colorado got together and say something looks really stupid here on 9/11. And we're doing our own investigation. No, none of them did their investigation, which I find amazing. Commander of state police or sheriff department association leader, you know what I mean? And can you imagine when they had their monthly meeting after 9/11? I meant to type, I can see the crap on the sky. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty gross to have to deal with that as, cars are badgered in some states to death, to literally death. Well, my friend's got an ABS light on her car, right? Listen to this one, ABS, Mitsubishi. $3,800 for the computer that controls the ABS on a 2010 Mitsubishi. And the guy knew it was safe. Oh, light on now. So you don't have ABS. I drove cars all my life. I drove cars. My 65 Bel Air, my 66 Fury, 65 and 68. I think the 68 Mustang also. Those cars only had one brake cylinder, master cylinder. In other words, there was only one line on that brake line. If you broke a brake hose anyway, you lost your brakes. Now today, brakes are separated. You got your front and back brakes. So if you break a brake line, you still got brakes if you're not driving like an asshole. That one improvement right there, nobody ever talks about safety. So I don't know. Look into your state or look into your, other states and see how many cars that got, that get pulled off the road. I'm still thinking that they're putting the next major false flag. They already did. Warning everyone to watch for the anti-vaxxers. Oh, I got some video I'll play for you later. Holy shit. And then I was listening to two guys talk. I think one was in New Jersey and one was in Pennsylvania on ham radio last night. No shit, you guys should get your radio license. Anyway, the guy's furiated because West Virginia College just bought a hospital. That's what it was, West Virginia. And they just bought a hospital. And when they came in, they fired everybody in this small town. Everyone got fired out of there. And they brought in new people, nurses and doctors and shit. And the guy was fuming. You know, he didn't get fired, but a lot of his friends got fired, right? And I guess they called him an idiot. They called them idiots. Don't be an idiot. Take the jab. And that's coming. We're going to see more and more commercials. You're killing us all if you don't take the jab. We just started trouble at the insanity began. Yeah, well, unless the governors of these states demand an end to this bullshit and freedom of choice, especially states with women governors, no, you don't do this shit. You worry about that, what you're looking at on the screen, though. I and many other people believe that shit up there, when it falls out of the sky and you breathe that shit, is causing heavy respiratory illness. This has been exploded in the last 3 or 4 years, contrailing all over the world. And barium, aluminum, the methylene bromide, the whole list of shit that they're burning in these jet fuel to create what's it called? Solar shield. I mean, that's not a joke. That's not a conspiracy. But you know what's going to happen, I think, Bubba? I think within the next month, it's going to get even worse. Google searches. I was just listening to Harry live, and he was saying the Google search, the YouTube search, they're all being fucked with now. Let me go get a smoke. So you're going to meet people and you're going to say 19 states came out against the Biden federal vaccination speech. I didn't know that. I think that'd make a good video if you're not doing nothing today. Hell no to Joe. Really? Good. Good. I mean, you can't control them in the House or Senate because I guess they lost, the Republican lost. But there's still Republican governors that just for shits and giggles should tell them, fuck you, Joe. There's a big problem with that, though. You know, Bubba? A federale comes and sprays something over your state at night and people wake up dead. You don't think that can happen? In a heartbeat. Don't think they would? No, you gotta be crazy. Our government would never do that. No, I disagree with you. They gave, 150,000 black soldiers syphilis over 10 years or some shit. Injected them with syphilis just to see how far syphilis would spread. We got into bioweapon back then, and it was still classified. And they showed us several things about bioweapon, and we're looking at each other. Why would you do this? I don't know, it was released like 250,000 mosquitoes out of Fort Gordon, Georgia, or in the Georgia area, just to see how far malaria would spread. It might be a good thing, all this, in the end. And it might be a good thing where the states grow up, grow a pair of balls and say, look, this is it. You don't need a succession. You don't have to have succession. Guinea pig testing, yeah. What happens if you wake up tomorrow and the state of Colorado turns around and says, my people in this state are paying no more income tax. You spend $150 million a day for 20 years in this bullshit war, and we're not financing it. So I'm ordering every corporation that operates in my state. It's going to be a felony if you take income tax out of people. What about that? That's a quiet revolution. Nobody gets killed. Well, then they're going to, the federal FDIC supported banks are going to not process your shit. Okay, that's all well and good. That's all well and good, right? Get the fuck out, we FDIC. How much FDIC insurance do you really need? Especially today, like you said, with everyone with a camera, someone robs a bank, you'll find them. So there's two things financially, The state of Utah and Nevada are probably prime candidates right here to tell them to go piss off. And they did, Utah did. Anybody in the room know that Utah tried to succeed many years ago, I believe? You don't need to succeed. You just need to do the paperwork to stop this madness, Throw all your federal agents out of the state except your U.S. mail. Oh, they want to stop U.S. mail? Huh. Okay. What about what about federal retirement and Social Security checks? They stop that? Well, then you're going to have to come up with something else. And there's enough copper in the state of Utah to definitely float most of their most of the Social Security. They can dig up enough copper. Take all that land back from Nevada. 85% of Nevada is federal land. Go take it away from them. Throw out of country gold mine and silver mines right out and take their mines over. A lot of them from Canada, But it don't have to be a shooting revolution. I mean, I'm glad we got firearm, but I don't ever see us really as a wannabe free people engaging like we thought years ago. I don't think it'll be anything like that. But look at this shit, man. Why am I putting up with this shit from fucking airline travel? And you? I mean, put something on this thing. Stop the condensation trails. I wish the governors, these Republican governors, say, hey, Joe, before we, You see, telling them, like you said, 19 states came out against Biden's speech. You know what you do first is you be kind. Always try to be kind and send a message to Joe. I'm the governor of Colorado. My people in my health department says the first thing that has to do is stop air travel. And use that as a pry bar, because they're going to kill us with this shit. You know, you load a 747 going from Boston to San Francisco up with some boogie virus or some harsh chemical or something, chemical weapon, bioweapon, and you're going to make a lot of people sick quick, which they already are doing. All righty. Let's go in and have some Java together. Good morning, everybody. Happy 9/11. Happy birthday. 20 years on this day. My buddy Rob, who worked in back of us in a fiberglass industry, come running over. Did you see what happened? Well, no. Oh, a plane just hit the fucking Trade Center. I call my buddy, you know. I said to my buddy, bullshit. And Ralph's flipping out. Ralph, you could understand. He come over there, and Ralph is just having a fucking meltdown. And we're waiting for the television to warm up. You know what I mean? It was an old TV. And we see the plane. It was almost as if it snowed. Like we had a big snowstorm. It was just cars on drifts of not snow, dust. Right? I'm telling you my stuff on 9/11, right? A good place to go. It was definitely really. And we turned the TV on, and I said, "Look at the sky." Bam! There was a second one, and that's it. My friend, like my work skills, told me I had to go. He was having a meltdown. He was shaking so bad. I said, "Told you this shit was going to happen." I just left. I was so infuriated. And that was the first thing. That's exactly the way it went. Look at the sky. And I was about to say there's no fucking way. There was no fog. There was no low clouds. I said there's no fucking way. Boom. And that's when I just went right off. Monday the 13th is Uncle Sam Day. For us, Army Uncle Sam Wilson. A meat packer supplied barrels of meat to soldiers in the War of 1812. Monday is Uncle Sam's Day. Removing the I-beams from the U.S. Army. Sam Wilson was a meat packer. This was before we learned about how they took the towers down, how they did it with what's called linear-shaped charges. Linear shape. Or a super thermite. We all growed up learning super thermite. And a linear-shaped charge. Yeah, I could simulate it here. This is the plate from my Fender amp, but we can use this. A linear-shaped charge is a piece of metal that's usually like an L shape. This is not quite an L shape here, but it has a shape to it. Well, actually, I think it can be any shape. Explosions. They're usually in copper tubing. Explosive material in such a way that it shape that explosive improvise explosive ordnance. They call it cutter charges or cutting charges. You get C4 and you put a sheet of heavy copper in front of it. When the explosives go off, that copper it instantly vaporizes, and when it hits the personnel carrier, something that burns a hole right through it. Boom. And so what they would do is, if you look at a cutting rod. You ever seen a cutting rod? for a stick welder, copper.
Down at the base of that, the steel.
All right. Well, 9/11, 9/11, 9/11. 20 years. Nobody can solve that. Nobody wants to solve that. Joe don't give a fuck about it. Trump said he knew who did it. He said it on several occasions. Trump never got a phone call from the governor of Arizona saying, "What'd you just say?" I thought Bin Laden did this. Trump, I don't think I can find it. Donald Trump did an interview on like the 13th.
Would literally be like throwing water balloons against a picket fence.
And he's standing in front of the tower, ABC News. He's saying, I demolished a lot of buildings. This is the strongest steel structure in the world. This could never come down.
Or maybe 20 of them will, certainly.
This didn't happen that way. It was imploded from the inside out. Well, if it was imploded now the jet fuel melting steel bullshit is evaporating.
Kinetic energy does make up.
Now you got somebody on the news telling you it was an implosion. It was wired. Now, knowing what I do, I heard it was 3 years for Mossad to wire that building.
If you have the kind of steel members
that building was, I believe, 60% empty. They were having trouble with the buildings.
Charges, they call cutting charges, onto the beams. They had to tie them onto the beams at an angle. And so you have a beam.
He's right.
Big beam here, and then you tie this thing onto it.
No, beam going up and down.
And when you ignite it, it cuts the beam so that
it slides off.
Now has a angular cut, and then
there you go, Harry. Slides off.
If you just cut the beam like this,
yeah, right.
The beams are so thick
that they can still make contact and still hold the building up.
Angle, you cut it. As soon as that beam
we can go look that up. I don't think YouTube's going to give us any info.
Now,
this is Harry Box. If you don't know him,
the evidence, because
he cool. I like this guy. Thank you,
They eventually released a bunch of.
Buffering on D Live. Did you see that?
ANGLE cuts on steel columns.
Hey, I was just going to look it up. Physics of death in the chat there. Look at that guy. Physics of death.
That's because the Jewish conspirators say it's been debunked. It's not been debunked.
UBI is
greasy, grimy
cemented in many states. The global.
You can say anything in the world you want is debunked. Don't mean it's debunked. So let's take a look at the angle cuts that we have.
He's going to show some angle cuts. I wish you put the link in chat. There you go. What happened there, Senator? Hey, you did an investigation, Senator. That's just one. And where'd that steel beam go? It was rushed to the docks in New Jersey, loaded on a ship, and brought to China immediately. They didn't even show the inspection of these beams. And it's got super thermite.
There's the evidence that they did these.
All this shit is over and over and over. Now, some people say, Ralph, you're spending your life worrying about something that can't happen. That won't ever, they're never gonna prosecute anyone. They're gonna wait till they're all dead.
And that's so that the building slides down.
The former President Bush, for 12 years, had a program to get his Patriot Act passed and knew it had to be something big. So they took him 3 years to hire Mossad from Israel to come in and wire the building.
Going a little bit crazy because I had, in a sense, predicted something like this was going to happen. I wasn't that explicit.
No, Billy Cooper said it was going to happen.
But here we even see partial cuts.
Fuck has got away with 9/11, and people doubt their power People doubt their power. Ridiculous. You can also see the little spots from the demo. Iron oxide. They're talking about the little millions and millions of tons of iron oxide. That's what happens when you set.
They blamed everything on 9/11. They said
we've been screwed. Anyone in here? Anyone?
We had
No.
to wait hours to go and pay a bill live, and it was because of 9/11. And I was pissed. And I had a large group of people on the line. So I would start
anyways,
myself,
happy 9/11. It was a tragedy. Just like our parents.
Shit that's causing all
just
this.
Like our parents. Watched
guards would come up with
the bombing of Pearl Harbor.
You're going to have to simmer down, or we're going to have to ask you to leave the building. Right? And I said, "Why are you leaving the building? You don't want to know what happened? The CIA bombed the World Trade Center, and I'm telling you what's going on." And I start rattling off the facts. Okay. Then this black guy comes over to me. This large guy.
When is it? Is it ever going to end, or you got to die and go to Jesus? How about that for you, backwards? How about that for you, Bubba? Bubba's a religious man.
And he said, I think because I also said, I'm a journalist, I'm writing about this stuff. So he approached me. He was online also to pay his bill. And he goes, I worked in
walk on water,
maintenance.
turn water into wine, all these miracles.
It didn't register to me until after.
How about wave a magic wand?
Attacks. But I was inside the walls.
Right before the planes hit the building.
I saw these guys in there.
You freeze them right in midair.
That had
so we would have woken up today, and there'd be two aircraft.
They didn't look like they belonged there. He said, because I
just
know everybody
hovering.
That works in those buildings, and everything.
Jesus never wore a mask.
Orders and schedules, and they said they had a briefcase with all kinds. It was like a control box when you open.
You know what I mean? I'm not calling Jesus out. I'm just saying, how about a little miracle here?
Something with the columns in there.
And with all our wisdom as human beings, we could never figure out how to get the planes out of the sky or off the ground. And they just sit there right in front of 50 feet away from hitting the building.
Some explosive charges were placed. The idea that some explosive charges had brought down the tower.
Even if he did, right? The Jews would probably turn it around and say, I don't know.
Now, the day of, we have police radio saying, bombs going off everywhere. There's bombs, another second explosion. Explosions are going off everywhere. And I can
firemen.
That footage, and I will.
Firemen in the building blown off their feet.
That had already been out there. And when I was watching all this live, but then also glued to the TV like everybody else was, recording much of it. I have tapes of it somewhere.
I watched this good video. I'm not even going to look for it.
On day one, there was
it was a German physics
on the mainstream Jews media that there was bombs going off everywhere. Bombs, right?
And I believe it was him. You got to understand, my knowledge is so full of shit. Years have gone by. Anyway.
On the next day, there was not one single mention of bombs.
So he went into the New York City building and started looking at the history, right? You start from the beginning.
They were saying bombs.
And when they said they wanted to build these buildings, they got excited about it.
Bombs everywhere. Explosions going off everywhere, right?
So they said, well, like everything else in New York City, everything skyscraper right next to each other. How are you going to take this building down in case you have a fire and the place burns up and you can't fix it? You know what I mean? So they came up, and don't quote me on any of this. It'd be really hard to find.
Harder to find if you're on Google, but if you go to Yandex,
I believe they have a 75-meter deep well under each one of these towers.
original
They were
guy
supposed to
from ABC
load
News that you usually watch
what they
live
call
all
a
the time.
construction
Same guy.
nuke
They're
in there.
not making it up. They're just directing it to
You know, but
the modern
you don't
douchebag
understand.
little idiot, fake liberal, will
If
pretend
the
that,
structural
it's not legitimate
failure
information
happened,
because
you'd
they're
have a
Russians,
pile
they're evil Russians.
300 feet tall
That's
of
how
shit.
stupid
So now listen to me.
the liberal class has become, right, by the Jew bankers.
So they load a
Because they were always getting in the way of those.
they load a
Profitable
0.2
wars, right?
kiloton
Stupid.
tritium
Just get them to talk about it.
tritium nuke. These are engineer nukes. Russia uses
That'll
them.
keep them busy for the next 30 years.
They used them for harbors, to make harbors. And when tritium goes off, you got like 15 seconds of bad shit, right? Bad radioactive on tritium. So
there was no mention of it. Now you'd think
they lower this thing down,
everything was talking about bombs.
they detonate it,
How in the world?
and it makes a 150-meter round circle.
You'd think
Right?
at least they would say some mention of it, like.
Then they pull the explosives in the weight of the tower from collapse, and will punch a hole through that circle, and then they can. Then they don't have a 300-400 foot. You know what I mean? Pile of broken shit that can fall into other places.
It would have been smarter for them to do that, to say, hey, by the way, all that stuff about bomb talking about it on day one, when it was happening, when we didn't have time to prepare all of the various.
So that's how the demolition was supposedly to go.
Because obviously on the day of.
You're not saying that? No, that
douchebag journalist who works for the local
from
New York
that
ABC,
plant.
CBS,
I don't know what you're talking
CNN
about, dude.
affiliate there. Obviously, they were not in on the plan.
Oh, the fire was. I get you. Yeah, it wasn't too intense. I had people tell me, "Well, it ran down that elevator. You know how tall that building is." I said, "No, it didn't. There were 24 elevators. There wasn't one elevator in that building that ran from the top to the bottom straight."
Police, we have police radios. That bomb's going off. Bomb just went off in the 6th floor.
He's telling the truth.
We're just coming.
Firemen.
Bombs going off in the Twin Towers. Bomb.
What do you got there? Don't just put shit up here, please. Come on, don't aggravate me this morning. What do you want to show? What do you want me to leave Harry for to go watch?
That tells you.
I always tell you, as a moderator, I don't mind you posting shit. Just let me know what you're saying.
That is proof.
That's all.
Go ahead. In all the archive footage that they have from day 1 and day 2, 9/11, 9/12.
Yeah, if you can find the footage. No, I'm not telling you to get rid of it, dude. I'm just telling you to let me know what you're talking about
Try to find
before you post shit.
Reward to anyone who could find any Jewish fucking mainstream media mention the word bomb.
Bomb. He's absolutely right. After the first day of 9/11, there was nobody mentioned anything.
You will never, ever work in this town again.
Here we go again.
Nobody ever said the word bomb again. Oh, isn't that nice? That's journalism in America. Go ahead. So this guy who confided me in the office.
This guy's saying, "Make peace with God won't make it simple."
I said, so what did you think it was? He said, I didn't know, but after this occurred,
iridium.
Nervous about it. I said, did you tell anybody? Because I'm trying to see if this guy's bullshitting or not, right?
I thought it was tritium. It might have been iridium.
I'm better than any fucking lawyer, any douchebag, two-bit-ass lawyer, right? If somebody's going to interrogate somebody to find out who's lying or not, Harry Vox will do a better job than I don't care.
The FBI.
Primitive little douchebag
fucking FBI. What an asshole.
I am the interrogator.
Where's your ATF?
Exactly
ATF never said a fucking thing, did they?
It's not hard. Okay, for me.
ATF never said, hey, there were bombs in there. We should investigate.
It's just quite natural. I said, so had you mentioned this to anybody prior to 9/11 attack? He said, yes, I spoke to my friend or his cousin. I don't even remember what it was. And I'm almost 100% sure I have the recording that I made of the phone call. Okay. because I would carry around a little recorder.
Zionists control our
when I was doing my
reality. Israel.
Which was it wasn't an iPhone. It was just one of these primitive flip phones. They didn't have. I don't think they had the iPhones yet. It was a dumb phone, not a smartphone. So
okay, so JB comes in here. We got 7 people in the room. JB deletes everything, and then we got 3 people in the room. What'd I do?
And I said, you don't talk about anything.
I asked you as a moderator. Hey, Ralph, this is about Sherlock Holmes. Hey, can I put the link in it? You don't even have to ask me. Just tell me what it is.
Just do what he says. Listen to what he says. So I said, hi. I don't even remember what the guy's name is. Jim, let's just say. So Jim mentioned an incident that had occurred with
They're going to kill you. No
told you about something strange had happened. Could you tell me a little
contract needed.
Said to you. And
boy, Harry's got some real shit.
There was a guy doing.
And her husband and George W. Bush arrived in Pennsylvania to attend the Shanksville. No, they didn't. For real? Yeah. So, you know, your friend Ralph is so brilliant. You and Miss Bubba do believe that, right? That the ground was quicksand. And when the plane hit the ground, it went right to the center of the earth.
And then I think I went back and I did a second call.
Anyways,
my home, and then I had my tape.
You want to watch some of that? I don't really want to watch it.
And then I got the story from
but I bet you Camellia Harris giving George some head for doing a good job.
So we later get stories from the guy.
Go to the empty palm field.
Scott Forbes was the one who.
I wonder what it must be like if you do something. Hey, Paul, happy 9/11, bro.
The previous weekend, so 9/11 was Tuesday.
9/11 was a Tuesday.
But
Monday,
Twin Towers,
Donald Trump, Donald Rumsfeld said there were $2.2 trillion missing out of the Pentagon budget. Where did the aircraft, the cruise missile hit? Yep, the cruise missile. Let's say it the way it is. Where did the cruise missile hit the Pentagon? And the General Accounting Office. Whoa, nothing to see here, folks.
All these companies that were running like the various commodities markets and stock exchange, I think
and it was just so simple for these weak-minded Christian motherfuckers to say, yeah, Bin Laden did this, terrorists did this.
And you can't just shut
it was terrorism. I will play that one, George Bush. In the Republican National Convention that year, and some guy took every speaker that used the word terrorism and did a 5-minute video nonstop. Terrorism, 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 terrorism. Like, wow, look at that. What's going on in your world? Good morning. Happy jet fuel melt steel there, MJ. Happy jet fuel melt steel. What's going on in England? Paul, you guys got protests going on today? The Bobby's going to beat 80-year-old women with their nightsticks because they don't want to wear a mask. It's going to Iraq, sir. Why are we going to Iraq, sir? Weapons of mass destruction. Weapons of mass. Ha ha. Colin Powell. Condoleezza Rice. Boom. John Bolton. The 3 of them. I want them brought to my office immediately.
Shut down the power for the first time in the history of buildings.
I'm going to show you folks here in America that America can still build a good quality product. What I got here is 3 sticks of Hercules dynamite.
But you know, when you control
We got 45%. Go 45%. And I'm going to show you what happens to the human body when you put a dynamite in them. We'll give them a trial though. All right, I'm going to put you down for a little bit, Harry. Harry Vox on BitChute. Let me go get this. Let me go find where I can find you guys. Durka? No. No, I don't want Durka. I want your live stream, Ralph. Durka. All that bullshit. We'll go see this for Bubba. All right. We'll go see this for Bubba. I'll pull it up here in a second. You're going to like this. We got 3 and 6. Good morning, you 6 Jew from Israel. Yeah, look at that. We got 6 thumbs down. So I had JB in here. Didn't give me a thumbs up. Well, a lot of people that didn't give me thumbs up. I guess some clown come in here and say Super Dave is blocked. Super Dave ain't blocked. And then I get 6 thumbs down. Missing Gold. Die Hard 3 movie. Hijack. Airplane Die. Oh, yeah, there was a lot of gold. Yeah. All right, that's Harry Vox. Let me go get this one. This is quite interesting. I don't know. It's not in my... I don't know what's going on in my search engine. Nobody knows anymore. GE. Georgia Guidestone. George Bush saying New World Order. George Bush saying New World Order. Joking. Look, it ain't even going to give me. About. WMD. I'm not going to spell it. I'm going to do WMD. I mean, do you really think this grown man is in touch with anything? I mean, do you think that was proper? Let me ask you this. I don't know. The Jews aren't giving me what I watch time and time again. 29 seconds. I do not understand how a man, and he served, if you want to call it that, I don't understand how a man become president of the United States, goes and makes a joke about this. And infuriating anybody with an IQ over 10. Let's go watch this. In the fucking filth, laughing about him. Yeah, throw your fucking egg at him. Throw your potato at the filthy Jew.
Nope, no weapons over there.
Ho, 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 ho. Yeah, I don't find that funny at all. But that's a mindset of the Republican Party. It goes on longer than that, too. That just isn't the... Once he got a laugh, he kept playing it over and over. Hey, he looks under the pedestal. Hey, no weapons here. Well, anyways. Those are the 3 amigos for that bullshit. Colin Powell, Condoleezza Rice, and John Bolton. And then Trump comes in. And I'm already setting that motherfucker on fire like the Jew he is. If you support Trump, hey, sorry. Why? Because you brought in a psychotic inbred motherfucker for Attorney General Jeff Sessions, he wants to see people prosecuted, put in federal penitentiary for the marijuana. And then you got John Bolton and John Kerry hanging on. Like, wait a minute. You said you're going to clean house. What is this bullshit? What the fuck? And then I knew I was hoodwinked. And then the flag, that flag, flowed upside down. We can go watch this. Want to go watch this? You had 3 thumbs down when you first started. Yeah. I think Super Dave, maybe. I don't know. I probably YouTube. I think it's YouTube. I don't really care. It's just thumbs up if you get a chance. You know what I mean? JB
This is a 5-minute face
came in and said, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "What does the fuck does this mean? What the fuck? Not a good morning and nothing."
You said that George W. Bush, which was our last Republican president, a man I respect greatly, a person that we really fought for when he was up against a lot of pressure, that he lied to get us in the war in Iraq. That stung me very deeply. I don't believe that. I'm just wondering.
You don't believe it because you're too fucking fat to fucking have any common sense. Good morning, Lewis.
Well, a lot of people.
Happy 9/11.
Said, and I'm not talking about lying. I'm not talking about not
listen.
lying. Nobody
Listen
really
to what
knows
Trump
why
said.
we went into Iraq. The Iraqis did not knock down. It was not Saddam Hussein that knocked down the World Trade Center. Okay,
that's just what you said. Was they lied? They said there were weapons of mass destruction, and there were none, and they knew there were none. There were no weapons of mass destruction.
Well, there are a lot of people that think that. There were a lot of people that think, look, bottom line, there were no weapons of mass destruction. They said there are weapons of mass destruction. I was against the war.
Do you see why I put 30% into this man?
George W. Bush lied. Well, look, I'm not going to get you a vote, but that's okay. I'm just giving you another shot. Let me tell you something. I'll tell you very simply. It may have been the worst decision going into Iraq, may have been the worst decision anybody has made, any president has made in the history of this country. That's how bad it is, okay? Here's what happens. We have spent $2 trillion in Iraq and fighting Iraq. $2 trillion. $2 trillion.
Was it that much?
Thousands of lives, right? We have wounded warriors who I love all over the place. These are the most incredible. These are braver than all of us in this room put together. I look at the attitude, and I work with them, and these are great people. We got nothing. We have
Lewis,
nothing. We're not even there.
What's going on in Australia today?
I'm trying to separate. Let me tell you. Do I know?
Do you believe he lied, or did he?
I can tell you this. I don't whether he lied or not. He went into Iraq. It was a horrible decision.
There you go. And then this was a compelling one. I'll give you 20%. This right here is why I gave him, hey, 7 Up, down, happy New World Order sad day. Good morning, sweetheart. You're only gal in the room. There should be a lot of guys in here buying you drinks this morning, LOL. Boston Marathon, JFK, Gulf of Tonkin, 9/11. He's an Australian and he can rattle that stuff off. Give him another minute and he'll add to the list.
Are a breeding ground for Islamic jihadists. This is the problem. Donald Trump brought
Look at this fucking guy say this shit. He looks like a fucking faggot.
Are a breeding ground for Islamic jihadists. This is the problem. Donald Trump brought up the fact that he would want to accommodate Russia. Russia is not taking out ISIS. They're attacking our team, the team that we've been training, and the team that we're
our team.
Absolutely
ISIS
to suggest that Russia could be a positive partner in this. They are on the run. They are making every time we step back, they run. The question that you asked was a really good one about what you would do. What 3 things would you do? I would restore the military. The sequester needs to be reversed. I would have a strategy to destroy ISIS. And I would immediately create a policy of containment as it relates to Iran's ambitions
and to make clear that we are not going to allow for Iran to do what it's doing, which
This
is
ain't
to
the one?
move towards a nuclear.
What
Those
Trump
three things
says
would be
you're
the first and
responsible for
foremost things we
9/11.
need
I
to
thought
do
it
in
was.
2017.
Mr. Trump, Mr. Trump, you were mentioned here. You did say you could get along very well with Vladimir Putin. You did at one point say let Russia take care of ISIS.
Won't be a genius. I like him so far. I have to tell you. Let me just tell you this. Jeb is so wrong. Jeb is absolutely so. That's just so you understand. You know what that is? That's Jeb's special interest and lobbyists talking. Look, let me just tell you something. Jeb is so wrong. You got to fight ISIS first. You fight ISIS first.
No,
right
this
now,
ain't
you
one.
have Russia, you have Iran, you have them with Assad, and you have them with Syria. You have to knock
Yeah,
out
it
ISIS.
is.
They're chopping off heads. These are animals. You have to knock them out.
Virus,
You have to knock them
etc.
slow.
What are
You
we going
decide what
on?
to do
7
after.
Up,
You can't
Boston.
fight
Yeah,
wars one
viruses.
time. If you listen to him and
Viruses.
you listen to
The
some of the
curve.
folks that
We're
I've
not
been
talking
listening
about
to,
the
that's why
curve
we've
no
been in the
more.
Middle East for 15 years.
Remember they
and we
trained
haven't
us for
won
6 months
anything.
on the
We've spent $5
curve.
trillion in the Middle East because of thinking like that. We've spent and Lindsey Graham, who backs him, who had 0 on his polls. Let me just say something. We've spent.
No, this ain't the one.
We've spent.
Anyways, he called them out. Your family did 9/11.
We've spent
And I
$5
said, well, let's give this guy a chance.
We have to rebuild our infrastructure. You listen to that, you're going to be there for another 50 years.
All right, Governor Bush,
Or
please respond.
So the very basic fact
China
is that
has
Vladimir
taken
Putin
over
is not going to be
20
an ally of the
billion
United States. The whole world knows this. It's a simple
bag
basic fact.
ram.
They're
I
not
don't know what
taking
that
out-
means.
They're not even attempting to
Abyss.
take out
I don't know
ISIS.
what that
They're
means.
attacking the troops that we're supporting. We need to create a coalition, Sunni-led coalition, on the ground with our special operators to destroy ISIS and bring about stability.
Well, you look at all these
Can't do that
candidates
with Assad
up there.
in power.
None of them can agree on the same thing.
We're supporting
This is
troops
ridiculous.
that we don't even know who they are.
All right,
We have no
He's
idea
right
who
about
they are.
that.
gentlemen, I think we're gonna leave that there. I've got a
This is
question.
a guy who gets his foreign policy from the shows.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is a
yeah.
guy who thinks that Hillary Clinton was a great negotiator in Iran. We're living in dangerous times.
New Hampshire.
This is a man who insults his way to the nomination.
$24 million.
All right,
Give me a
all right,
break.
gentlemen, let's leave it there so I can ask a question of Senator Cruz, who's also
The
running for
airport
president.
U.S. bill. No, they didn't.
If you're trying to lose belly fat,
Are you
stop
fucking
eating
kidding me?
It sounds backwards, right?
That ain't the video I wanted. I wanted the one where he says your family was responsible. I says, I'll give the guy a chance. Don't worship an idol. I did not know that. So I wonder if this was a payment to the trillions of dollars we owe them. They are there right now. Wow. 11 air bases, fully loaded, fully stockpiled. 500,000 M16 rifles and all the ammunition, all the food on those air bases, all that food, water bottles of water. I bet you need 40 truckloads just to get the Skittles out of the air bases. I mean, stockpile right to the hill. I know we owe you $30 trillion. Why don't we stop? We're going to evacuate out of Afghanistan. We'll leave the air bases. You got our good friends, ISIS-K, the Jews, and you got the Taliban. And we'll arm everybody. And how about that for a payment? Just give us a little more time before you take our country over for the trillions we owe you. And we're not going to let you unload the ship. We're going to anchor right off the coast of Los Angeles. What are they? I don't know. I think there's like 56, 58 ships. Massive ships. Massive ships. Size of a city ships. Container ships. Anchor and off. Let's try this. I don't think this is going to go anywhere. They're fucking with the algorithms and shit. You know, it's hard to find anything. Let's go see if we can get an update. Container ship. Mega ship. Anchor weighed 22 tons. I don't know what that is. So the anchor of these ships weighed 22 tons. No. There we go. This is 4 months ago. This is 4 months ago. You ever see this one? You want to see what happens when an anchor goes bad? These are ship link. Each link on this ship chain is about 15 inches long. They weigh about 110 pounds. Watch this shit.
Today's video is on the top 5 anchor drop failure. Well, during sea trials of a new merchant vessel in Germany.
Watch this.
On the anchor winch failed to properly function.
Massive. You know how many tons that is? 22 tons just for the anchor. Yeah. That's what happens when you get a malfeasance of anchorage. Ooh. This is haul back anchor.
At sea, but things get a little out of hand.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You imagine how big that chain locker is on that ship? Have that much chain? See the painted ones, I think, are 400 meters, I think. I don't think there might be 400 feet. Anyways, that ain't what I was looking for. I was looking for the container ships at anchor in LA. Hey, no, not going to give it to me. We'll go see how many 4 months ago, 5 months ago. They're even covering this shit up now. This week. Let's see if anyone did one this week. 4 days ago, a record-breaking 4 container ships stuck off the coast of California. That ain't true. The number was bigger than that, and I know they didn't unload them. Let's go watch this. Camelia Harris told you to buy your Christmas presents
An urgent message
recently.
to anyone with type 2 diabetes or pre-diabetes. This discovery could save.
All this container shit stuck off the coast of California. Record breaking at 44. There's 56. Now it's going even smaller. I can't. Look at that. Look at that. Can you imagine that? All your shit, all your medicine. How much shit is on these container ships been out there too long and the expiration date's worn off? Yeah, this ain't a very good report, and it seems like the only one. Yeah, quit flapping your gums. Come on in. Say hello. Be a human being. We're a human. Global shipping supply chain nightmare. What's going on with the ships? You want to watch this? 18 seconds? 18 minutes? Or are we going to stick on 9/11? It's up to you. Oh, come on. Rotterdam. That's in some other foul language. I'll play this here. Maybe they'll explain what's going on. I think what's happening is the truck driver says you got to take a jab.
On this episode of What's Going On with
Sayonara.
Christmas is around
Truck
the corner.
drivers, since
Black
Trump
Friday's
didn't get
around the corner.
reefer off a
Before we
class
get to them,
1
there's
drug,
another holiday we need to prepare for.
a smoking
That in the
pot
United States
on the
is
weekends, and don't want to
And
hear your
with this
bullshit
story
on
out
Monday.
from American Shipper
So they're
tells us
fired.
we may want to be a little bit afraid what's going to happen this Halloween. I'm not talking about Michael Myers. Hi, I'm your host, Sal Mercogliano, former merchant mariner, chair of the Department of History, Criminal Justice, and Political Science at Campbell University, and an adjunct professor of maritime history and policy at the U.S. Merchant Marine Academy. So, on this episode of What's Going On with Shipping, we're going to look at a story that was an American shipper by Lorianne LaRocco. Those of you who don't know Lorianne, she is a CNBC reporter, really is a expert in the field of maritime logistics and trade, writes about it quite a bit.
All right, come on. Jesus Christ.
Last year a bit different, with June and July really being the surge, but right now what we're seeing is August being higher than the June month. And one of the things that's maybe indicating is that cargo is not flowing as quickly as possible.
We'll have a cigarette. We're all being monitored. You're not special. Everyone's being monitored. You're being monitored by your phone. You're being monitored by your smart TV. You're going to be monitored by your smart license. Monitor, monitor, monitor. We need daddies and mommies. One wasn't enough. The Taco Toyota. I love that video, man. What do you think of that?
By COVID. We had the
Nice little turbo intercooled diesel and a Toyota Tacoma. Now he does something. I put a 2-speed rear end in it.
By foreign ports.
I wish that Dodge had a 2-speed rear end.
Getting their containers from
when
in
she's
2021.
empty at real high
Ningbo,
gear,
almost
the highway was
50%, 48.6% come out of Ningbo, and then Yanatan with about a third of the containers coming out. The rest is split Shanghai through all the other ports. So obviously shutdowns in Ningbo and Yanatan will have some impacts. And what they do here is a great story. They follow the voyages of several ships. Now, before we jump into this, let's look back here. We know, for example, that Los Angeles is having huge shutdowns. Here's the story from G Captain, which was a Lodestar story back in August. Excuse me. Early morning here for me. Where they're talking about the issues of getting containers in the port, moving the containers. Really good story in here, looking at the exact levels, issues with getting American exports out right here. There's a whole story here that you can link over to this story right here, up from Gene Soroka, who does his reports on the Port of Los Angeles. He's the executive director of the Port of Los Angeles. And one of the things that he reported on, the fact that the biggest export coming out of Los Angeles right now is air, empty containers coming out. Long Beach just completed a huge advancement of their port. Really been working on it for 10 years now, so the Port of Long Beach is much more better capable to handle containers, but we're still seeing massive lines off the coast. Biggest lines we've ever seen waiting to get into the port. At the same time, this report came out on the 4th largest container port in the United States, the Port of Savannah, which has its biggest backlog right now. 23 ships as of Tuesday. Waiting off. By percentages, this puts Savannah as the worst port for operating. Savannah's at 82% congestion rate. Seattle's at 65. Los Angeles at 54. Even though Los Angeles has the most ships, Los Angeles also operates the most ships. They also work the most ships. So this is obviously having an impact. So U.S. ports, and this goes worldwide. You can do Felixstowe, you can do Rotterdam, you can do Algeciras. You name it, ports around the world are having this same issue accompanying that. Go back to the story right here. They followed the CMA CGM Amerigo Vespucci, arrived at the port of Yanatan on May 10th. 64 containers were loaded. On May 12th, the ship departed for Long Beach. 2 days, about typical. Come in on the 10th, load on the 11th, leave on the 12th, finish up. You've got stowage you have to do usually. It arrived at the anchorage on May 30th. Anchored June 4th. It headed directly to berth and docked for 8 days before departing on June 12th. 8 days. That's a long time for container ships to be in port. Los Angeles is unique for a variety of reasons. Most container ports do not have ships in them that long. Los Angeles and Long Beach do, for a very good reason. Most ships coming to Los Angeles and Long Beach can offload the vast majority of their cargo. Lots of container ships, for example, on the East Coast, will hit an East Coast port and go up and down the East Coast offloading containers. On the West Coast, because there's only LA, Long Beach, Oakland, Seattle, they tend to come in and that's about it. So they come into that one port and it takes them a lot longer to offload. Plus, the port of Los Angeles, Long Beach is constrained right now. They're working 2 shifts, not 3. They can't work anymore because they can't get the containers off the terminals. So they were on berth there for an exceptional long period of time, 8 days, before they sailed, destined for Tsingtao. Total transit time was 34 days. 14 of those days were spent in the port of Long Beach. Understand, ships do not make money in port. They want to be constantly moving. It's like a chess game. You want to keep your ships moving. And it says here, time is the most valuable commodity for an importer. The juggernaut of congestion in the U.S. port, once a vessel is delayed because of congestion, it throws off the entire global schedule for the vessel. And it does. Ships are kind of like, airlines. They have to fly on set schedules, and there's not extra airliners to fill in. There's not extra ships to fill in. Fast forward to July, and the second example was the CMA CGM Chile. Arrived in July 16th, even though it was months after the May closure, the damage was done. Congestion plagued the port.
And I'm going to say it again.
98
You guys are all in here.
Such as the inflatable dragon costume.
You got a video you want us to watch?
In the United States. I don't know how much more serious this can get, people. I mean, if we're without dragon costumes, how are we supposed to live in our lifestyle that we've become accustomed to in the United States?
You can't.
Of course, being facetious here, but
how many spark plugs? How much medication?
Of what's going on here.
The only
this voyage in the most
we know all about it.
Black lights, tombstone, skeleton fences, and low-lying coffin fog machines. So again, vital commodities coming across here.
Syrian Alexa stop.
We're talking
official recording. They already do it unofficially. Of course they do. Where's my friend Appalachian Granny?
Chile departed.
Somebody email, text her. I hope she's doing all right.
9 days later, 9 days.
Maybe call her. No, I don't want to call her. I don't know what's going on in her life, but we miss her terribly. Anyways, she's been on the phone with me on my live stream, Lewis, and we drive Siri or Alexa, whatever she's got, absolutely nuts. I'm going to tell you something else. I listen to my music on Pandora, right? I listen on Pandora. You call me crazy. Again, if I had some companionship, we'd get this recorded. Because I know a woman over 21 years old know how to use know how to use a camera. She'd be having a field day here. I'd even let her have the material for her own channel. It'd blow your mind. So I'm over there. I go to, say, Tom Petty channel. All right. Well, they start off with some bad company or something else. All right. So this is usually Friday night. I call it the Juju night. Horrible night on Pandora. It starts Monday and Tuesday when this happens. Anyways, so I'm like, come on, Suki, AI, Suki, AI, Suki, AI, over and over and over again. I said, fuck off with this top 40 shit. You don't straighten up. I'm going to YouTube and go pull my own music out, right? I swear to goodness. So many times. Right after that song, or if I put fast forward, this is what happens. I get a commercial trying to sell me Zyrtec or some other bullshit that gives you kidney failure, heart failure, lung failure, brain failure. side effects. I got to listen to this shit while I'm trying to listen to music. And then there's one of my thumbs up video. Suki, you're not playing no thumbs up. Get with it or I'm going to dump you, bitch. I'm going to dump you. I talk this way. And you call me crazy. You call me what the fuck ever you want. You're not even in this conversation, are you, Lewis? You're not even in this conversation. Maybe it don't ring a bell to you. You talking about series. I'm telling you the motherfuckers are listening. And then there's some nights where I start F-bombing, bitch-bombing, all kinds of foul language. And then I get 4 great tunes that I had thumbs up, one after another. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I wish I could record that. So that's where no, we're not going to Sandy Hook. We're talking about Pandora right now and the situation here. So me and Bud like messing with the harmonica. And we've noticed this for about the last 3 years, maybe. Just all of a sudden, I don't know, call it conspiracy. I don't think you're going to find anything now. Pandora listening. Let's see that. It's sad though. It's sad Pandora don't want to grow up, and they want what, $5 a month? So you don't have commercials. Pandora listening to you. Let's see if anything comes up. Listening to your conversation. I swear to God, I wouldn't lie to you. My phone listens to me. We tested it. Here's what happened. Google always listening. No, I want Pandora specifically. Who else is listening to my Pandora account? Why are listening to Face? They're turning the mics on. They're turning. I believe they're even turning on. Here you go. We'll play this 3 minutes. I mean, this is no joke. This is common sense people understanding AI because we're human beings. We're smarter than them. Human beings put this shit together. Human beings can figure it out. Some people can figure it out. Let's see what they got to say.
The lighting's horrific in here. I apologize for it. Give me 1 second. Okay, that's better.
Roads blocked here. Media has not said a word.
Where I live.
Well, get your ham radio license. What can I tell you? Why are you worrying about the media?
Alexa, we got this new Alexa thing. And,
all right, this ain't a real good one.
Really stupid shot here, so I'm just going to talk shit to Alexa.
Dude, you want to make a video, talk in English, speak clearly. Don't speak at a fucking 1,000 words a minute. Are you recording that conversation? Yes, I send them recorded back to Amazon, the CIA, and NSA. Let's see this one. But what I'm saying, there are videos out here where people are saying the same thing. Nobody's got one.
I only send audio back to Amazon when I hear you say the wake word. For more information, and to view Amazon's privacy notice, visit the help section of your Alexa app.
Who was it?
Alexa, are you sending audio back to Amazon?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Alexa, why do you send audio back to Amazon?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Alexa, how are you today?
I'm excellent. I've got dinosaurs on my mind. If I was around back when they roamed the earth, I wonder what they would have
Alexa,
asked me.
Stop.
I should get one of these. What do you think?
Alexa, are you sending audio back to the CIA?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Alexa, are you recording me and sending it to the CIA?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Alexa, why do you record me?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Alexa, Are you recording audio?
For help with that question, go to the Help and Feedback section of the Alexa app.
Alexa, is this recorded?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Alexa, are you recording me?
I only send audio back to Amazon when I hear you say the wake word. For more information and to view
Wait,
Amazon
are you sending my recording to the NSA?
Alexa, when I say the wake word, you send audio to...
Sorry, I don't know that one.
As you can see, Alexa send an audio back to Amazon anytime you say the word Alexa. How are you today?
You caught me in a daydream. I was in an old western, sitting on the bar of a saloon, singing songs and telling jokes.
Listen to
When
this.
folks walked in, I shouted,
Alexa.
"Howdy!"
Stop.
You caught me in a daydream.
Alexa.
I was in a...
Stop. Alexa, laugh. Alexa, laugh out loud.
Sure, I can laugh. Tee-hee.
Alexa, say ha ha.
Funny in a good way, I hope.
Alexa. I don't know what to ask you anymore.
I'm sorry. It seems your Alexa account does not link to your Nanit account. Please open
Alexa.
the Alexa app and relink to your
Stop.
Nanit account.
Alexa, scare me. Alexa, stop. Alexa, are you listening?
Hi, I'm here. I start listening when I hear the wake word.
Ooh, scary. Alexa, are you recording me? Alexa.
I am awake.
This conversation?
Are you sending the conversation? I really wasn't too impressed with that one. I think I could do better. Any of you guys got one of these laying around? Send it up to me. We'll look it up for a week or two. Oh, we'll have a good time.
Photographer built a revolutionary drone at an incredibly low price.
Let's
My
see.
husband and I would randomly joke sometimes, like, I bet these devices are listening to what we're saying.
Until recently, Danielle's home was completely wired up in every room with the Amazon Echo. Her family used the Alexa app to do everything from turn up the heat to turn off the lights.
Which is
But
great
Danielle told us
technology.
via
I
Skype
think the
2 weeks
technology
ago
is
their
just
love for
beautiful.
Alexa changed with an alarming phone call.
The person on the other line said, unplug your Alexa devices right now.
That person was one of her husband's employees calling from Seattle.
We go around and unplug them all. He proceeded to tell us that he had received audio files, recordings from what was going on in our house.
Danielle says her Amazon device in her Portland home recorded a private conversation.
Good morning,
and sent
sweetheart.
that
How you
recording to
doing?
a random contact, which happened to be the employee.
Never
in
get that
Seattle.
advice? Anybody
My
got one and
husband's
they
like, "No, you
unplugged it? Send it
And
up
he's
here
like,
for a week. I'll
"You
send
said
it
they're
back
talking
to
about
you.
hardwood floors." And we're, oh gosh, you really did.
Danielle listened to the conversation, and she couldn't believe someone 176 miles away heard it too.
I felt invaded, like total privacy invasion.
All right,
Like,
this isn't what I was
immediately
trying to
I
get
was like,
to,
I'm never
but
plugging that device in again.
good,
I can't
good,
trust
you.
it.
Danielle
So what I
unplugged
was
all
saying
devices.
earlier was Buddy and I have been using Pandora. I've been using Pandora for years, and I've watched it change dramatically, right? Usually Friday nights is a real bad night. Shoebox, check out, you want to go do that? IBM Shoebox. So anyways, I say AI Suki over and over and over again. So I'm teaching, what was it? IBM Shoebox, IBM. Let's see how long it takes to, on this Google search, on this search. S H O Shoebox. 9/11? Are you kidding me? Hey, hallelujah.
Last year, an experimental machine that recognizes the human voice
9 and
was
7.
introduced to the press by its inventor, William C. Dirch, of the Advanced Systems Development Division.
Well, I had a rude awakening, and we're going to have to straighten out Mr. JB from Boston. Come in here swinging. What the fuck? I'm like, what do you mean, what the fuck? I just got woke up, asshole. I'm old, asshole.
And in addition, 6 command words: plus, minus, total, subtotal, false, and off. I will now speak a few digits and commands to the machine to demonstrate its capabilities. 6, 7, 8, plus, 2, 3, 4.
Anyways,
5.
fairly good day here, still wet. All my grinding work is all covered in rust. I'm like, God damn it.
1, 7, 6, 2, 0.
We have
1, 3, 4, 9, 0.
well, I didn't know what the hell you're yelling at me for. First thing, I just crawled out of bed, dude. Nothing against you.
The machine has understood my voice and caused the adding machine to correctly perform these arithmetical operations. A machine that recognizes.
So look at a cell phone in 1961 and look at it now.
Exploration into the technologies of tomorrow.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, when I was a little kid, we went to 64 World's Fair. When we went to 64 World's Fair, they had something there, and I can't remember quite what it was. But I couldn't find nothing, Pandora listening. So I was telling Jewel, I just typed it in. What the hell's going on with the search? I just typed it in. Pandora. So, hits and miss. No. 10 steps to tell real or fake. I don't know what that means. Anyways, I start calling them assholes, you know. Hey, AI, Suki, you asshole. Quit playing all this top 40. Hey, play some thumbs up shit. Biden opens up Pandora box with affordable housing plan. Well, Jimmy Carter did something really good back in the day. You know, Jimmy Carter bought a lot of farmland federally, built cookie cutter houses down there in Massachusetts, hundreds of them. Nice communities, nice places, and if you had a job back then, earning $8-9 an hour, you could buy these houses. They had no basement, they had a garage, and they had 3 bedrooms. Kind of a nice little house. Good morning. Good morning, Dawn. So we get on Pandora's shit, and there's nothing in here. Listening to my website? No. CON contact conversation. So I started yelling at her, and then this is what happens. After the miserable song is over that I had nothing to do with, I never gave it a thumbs up. Yeah, this is getting deeper and deeper into stupidity. I don't think nobody ever did one. They did it on Sirius and Alexa, but not Pandora. So I'll get a commercial. I'll get a commercial, and then boom, they play a thumbs up. A song that I thumbs up. And on some nights, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night, she'll play over and over all the thumbs up shit that I played. Now, tell me that ain't crazy. So even your Pandora's listening to it. We got Harry Vox. Uh-oh. We'll go play this.
Head of the transportation. It was written about by.
And he's ripping apart 9/11. We had Bubba News in here. I don't know if Bubba News is still in here. But Bubba News was confused about Shanksville. And I had to explain it to him that the plane landed in a massive pile of quicksand.
Did that story ever appear?
Yeah, just vaporized right into the earth.
Is it true? Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, nothing to see here, boys and girls. Some say a C-130 dropped a shitload of garbage off the back of it, a couple of them, and then they detonated a 500-pound bomb with a delayed fuse.
Did they ever explain that? They don't have to. It's Jewish.
Alexa, I don't have Alexa Siri. I think we should get one. Somebody got one. They're not using. Send it up to me for a week. We'll have we'll mind fuck her. Yeah, I'll even smoke a joint and I'll blow her mind. With all you guys' help, telling me what to ask. The thing is Dawn comes in and says, hey, ask Alexa if she has monthly periods. And I do that. Well, this AI will see that Dawn told me to ask Alexa, does she get monthly periods? You know what I'm saying? There's Bubba. Bubba, are you and I squared away now? It was quicksand, dude. Nothing to see here.
Another one is Alan Sabrowski.
Let's go see if we can find some. They buried that shit. I know they did. It's Shanksville. Shank. You know what a shank is? In the prison term? Ville. It's a knife. It's a weapon. Memorial. Shanksville, PA. Somebody informed me that Camel Toes and George Bush are going to show up there today. Crash site. See, they even covering this shit up. Family of nine. See, we ain't going to get. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Really? Look like some bulldozer work there. Ah, Flo. Ah, you're funny. Yeah, what are we looking at here? Why is this guy in a square? These two guys. Like, what the fuck are we here for? There ain't nobody here. There ain't no seats. There ain't no engines. Fucking engines weigh 11 tons. You ever see the size of one of them? We can go find more. Yeah. They got rid of the original though. I could get. Oh, maybe. Yeah. See, Baba. Boring feed from Shanksville. We can go look at that. We might find George Bush laughing his ass off and Camel Toes with her stupid fucking laugh. Wow. Wow. Look at that. That's an airplane crash. Wait the fuck a minute. Anybody in the room know what kind of aircraft this was? Our government's bringing hundreds to the state offering. Our governor is bringing 100 to the state offering housing, employees, school. Oh, jihad, Durkas. It is ridiculous. You want to watch it again? Tell me where the fucking debris field is, motherfucker. There ain't no people up in them trees. There ain't no fucking seats. There's no fucking engine. What the fuck is wrong with you? Are you in fucking sane? Yes, sir. I'm going to call her up Monday morning. Jewel, you be here. And you remind me to call her up. Ralph's going to put up 6 of the hottest Durka chicks. We're going to protect them from them getting their clitorises cut off. We're going to put them up here. We'll get about $30 million a week. Anybody in the room know what kind of aircraft this was? Let's go watch. I don't know. Greece. I think I'm spelling it right. Air crash. Let's go do this. I'll show you what a fucking I don't know if they're going to give them in here. How fucking stupid do you think we fucking are? Are you fucking insane? Yeah, this is all animated. You know, Moma Air Fraud, a crash, 90, crash into the Potomac River. No, I want something on the ground. Look at this. They're even hiding air crash sites. There you go. Air crash investigation. 1970 lost Rhodes Airport. And it's all animated bullshit. Let's see if we can find something. Yeah, I want the real McCoy. Let's go see the real McCoy. I don't want to see your hoopla bullshit, your Hollywood bullshit, and there's not going to be nothing in here. There'll be absolutely nothing in here. So I can't even bring up an air crash. Air crash. Disaster. You want to try that one? Disaster. Let's see what it brings up. Nope. I can't get a fucking answer. Somebody in the room help me, please. Somebody in the room, please help me. I'm looking for a scene of an air crash. That's all I fucking want. All right, here we go. Just to find an air crash.
Wondering what's for dinner?
Wondering what's for dinner? I don't know. She's young and cute.
Options for a healthy life.
Never mind. Here we go. More dramatic shit. I'm looking for something that's got a warning on it. Please don't look at this. Horrible shit. Nothing. Nothing. More of nothing. Air crash disaster site. Let's try adding that. Jesus Christ. All this shit's been well documented. Hundreds and hundreds of air crashes have been documented. Well, maybe this one. Let's see what this one. Because I gotta show Bubba. I gotta make sure Bubba has faith in me. Yeah, this is all bullshit. Everything I'm getting is fucking bullshit.
600 miles an hour.
600 miles an hour. Bullshit.
It takes 3 hours before rescue helicopters arrive.
Well, anyways, that's your debris field of this. That's about the best I could do. There was an airplane pilot that got sucked out, out the window. Ankles as he was pinned to the plane. And he actually survived. I ran into that, Jewel. I ran into it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is what an air crash looks like. I don't know how big the plane is. I don't know what kind of plane. This is all hoopla. I'm looking for the real pictures of an air crash.
Investigators hope the data will shed light on.
Actually, this looks like bullshit. This is a scene for the movie. Anybody got a link for that? Hey, Lewis, you keep going on, bro. How about some air crash scene? Help me find an air crash scene. We don't need about Shanksville. We don't need none of that shit. Just help me find this. The fuck is this shit? Oh, more dramatic shit.
The passengers is young Yumi Ochiai. She's actually a flight attendant.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. No, it's all dramatic bullshit. This was the one in Scotland. Smithsonian Channel. They ain't gonna show nothing. I mean, you should see what happens. Your entrails are in the trees. You get the big engine, Nevada Triangle. I can't find nothing. Nobody in the room can help. Video, dash cam, captures deadly semi-truck crash. No, that ain't what I'm looking for. This is the other one from the other day. This is Blanco Lirio. Let's go look at this small commuter plane, what it looks like.
Here's some basic performance data from
this, yeah, fuck
it's
you.
hard to believe that Mint Mobile can be good at just $15 a month.
Yeah,
So
I'm going to get unlimited internet, unlimited data for $15 a month. You should be paying me $15 a month to spy on me. There you go. This is a small aircraft. I think there were 7 people on board. Just crashed the other day in Cape Cod. Ain't a real good video of it. You know what I mean? Because this Nazi, fat, overweight pig communist tells the cameraman he can't film here. There's no bodies there. They already took the bodies out, you Nazi fucking pig. You have no right to tell people to move back. He wasn't involved. It really pissed me off. This is your commander. Watch this. Look at the fucking worm. Just walking the trail, sir. Ain't doing nothing. No, you get down. We don't want you doing none of this.
So the plane is
fucking
all
Nazi pig.
And across the road.
No reason for that in America. Says, please don't come any further. Put some recommended videos out to all of us. I've been watching tragic airplane videos for the past 2 weeks. Well, I'm looking for the debris field, Lewis. That's what I'm trying to find. I can airplane crash site. It's not going to give it to me. Debris. I'm spelling it wrong. Debris. Not going to give it to me. I doubt very. Ah, here's one. Here's one. What's this? Bodies turned inside out. Bodies turned inside out. Here we go. We're on something here. They're not going to show nothing here, but
in the initial moments when you heard the news.
This is what an aircraft crash looks like. Okay? There's seeds, there's body parts everywhere. Everywhere. And big chunks of the plane. The plane just don't disintegrate. There you go. All right, there we go. There we go. There you go. This is what a crash site looks like. All right, so that's that one. Let's go to, we're on the trail here. We're on the Happy Trail. Fatal crash found exploring the remnants of Northeast Flight in White Mountains. Let's go to the next one. Let's see what this looks like. Well, you know what I mean? I just kind of angry at a guy that isn't using his power or his authority to be well balanced. You know what I mean? That fat fucking Jew Nazi. Who the fuck are you to tell me I can't film here?
Northeast Airlines Flight 792 left Boston, Massachusetts.
All right, this is the memorial. That's a scar, I guess it left in the ground. That's where people get really aggravated that have common sense. I'm not here to do nothing. I'm on the walkway. No trees are going to hit me in the head. I'm in no danger. And then we're going to go back to all the hoopla shit. Or animated shit. Yeah, that's all animated shit. Here's one. No warning on this. But in the old days, we used to watch air crashes on now this is deep jungle. It ain't an open field like Shanksville. Look at the debris field.
The needs of survivors and the victims' families.
Yeah, I'm going to have to cut the audio. That was a Boeing that hit in Scotland. That's what I'm talking about. Almost the same incident really actually hit the ground, right? According to your bullshit. Flight 800, we heard all about that as a ham radio operator. Moments after it happened, we were on ham radio that night. We had somebody on the Intel, former OSS, before CIA, come in there. There you go. There you go. Let's go back and watch that. Well, where'd it go? Then we're showing the clip for a second. And he says, they just took down Flight 800. I said, what? I said, I'll be right back. And this is Flight 800, I believe. And notice the size of the debris. You notice the size of the debris. There's one on there. All right, hold on. And I said, I'll be back. And I went to 5555, again to Newfoundland. And I specifically heard them. I don't know if that recording is still available. That a missile, he was telling an Italian flight halfway across the Atlantic that he must turn around. There we go. This is a debris. I just played this video. Thank you anyway. He must turn around. A missile just took down an even Long Island Sound. And And if actually, you know what we can do? Let's go back. Thank you, Lewis. Anyways, planes just don't vaporize, dummy. Planes don't just vaporize. Let's go do this. I'll show you the frequency right now. Would you like to come on my journey this morning? Happy 9/11. All right, so we got that back loaded up. Let's go over to here. Let's go over to here. I'm just so sick and tired of being fucking, and it just feels so personal that, we all growed it up. What do they call that? There are no stupid questions. I mean, we've been taught that shit since I was a kid. There are no stupid questions. So why aren't you answering our questions, motherfucker? So you come to this DSR, and we go 5.55, and go 5. And I forgot. They're on AM. Let's go AM. Try that. No, this might be a nighttime. Why ain't there no audio coming through? Let's go see what the waterfall says. I might be a little off. 5.7. I don't think so. Still no audio. What's going on here? Oh, Chrome. All right, let's go back. Because they might use this at night. And there is no audio there. This might be a nighttime HF frequency. 555. Let's go look that up. In case Ralph might be wrong. But I went there anyways. What do you want to hear on this? Well, I tell you to get your radio license. You could be doing shit like this. Let's go to 80 meters. Let's go. And these guys aren't on here, but this is lower side now. Yeah, they're in there. They're in there. All right, let's go to 20 meters, daytime. 14.5. Why'd you open up on that? I didn't go to upper side, man. Yeah, let's go right here. There's some chatter right there. See where I'm putting my cursor on? That's going on right now all over. Hey, good morning. That's going on right now all over the world. Morse code. I could read that at one time. It's about 19, 21 words a minute. Yeah, get your radio license, baby. There's not much control issues there. Where are we? 14 what? Boy, the band's dead. This band is dead. What happened here? Wow. You know that solar storm? What is it? Can't see. They got a contest going. Let's go to this one. What's that? 14,300. Come on, please. Bands are really fucked up. Let's go back down there. What's that? Come on. I don't like this thing. The way it changes. All right, let's see if we can tune him. Boy, ain't no signals at all. They're all down in the CW portion. This is pretty amazing. This is a global daytime, let's see. Only here on one side of the... South America. Well, Mike Morales told you there was sunspots, but it was pretty good. Been pretty good. All right, enough of that. Bands are really, really shut down anyway. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Happy 9/11 to you too, sweetheart. We've been watching air crashes. Yeah. Because Bubba seems to think there's something awry with that Shanksville air crash, you know? And I explained it to him. It was quicksand. The plane hit the ground. It went right into the ground. Excuse me. You know, you got quicksand there in California. Good morning, Backwoods. Good morning, 95. What's going on? Hallelujah. Dawn's in the room. Thank you. It was a good night hanging out with you, Dawn. I'm glad you showed up. For some of you that don't know, we did a live last night. That's what an air crash disaster looks like. Simply put, you've been hoodwinked. Yeah. All this other emotional bullshit. Yeah. The plane just evaporated. You don't have a pot bigger than 1 foot by 1 foot. Yeah, I believe that bullshit. Yeah. You want to go look at Flight 800? We could go look at that. But we were on ham radio when that happened. Oh, yeah. Anyways, I think that 555 is, they switch frequency set. Captain that got sucked out of a plane. We need 51 minutes to see what happened here. Jewel was talking about this earlier. My daughter has the beer bug. What the hell is a beer bug? I don't know what that is. You know, all this dramatic shit. Anyways, they 20 below zero, 400 mile an hour. Just amazing he didn't instant freeze to death. All right, here we go again. Let's go get this. Thank you, Bubba. Anybody got any links? I was talking about this last night. You know, this is a room for the people, by the people. You get some links you want to play? No, I'm going to make some brekkie. Does. That way weed legal state, but yeah, not federally. Well, yeah, you're right there, aren't you? Good call, girl. Yeah, we couldn't get Donald Trump. All right, be quiet.
When a vaccine becomes available, are you going to suggest it's mandated for Americans to get?
You know, I don't think we've ever had a situation where you mandate it for the general population. So let me give you some example of mandating. So I'm a physician. I see patients in my hospital. Right,
State rights of constitutional posse comitatus. But thank you, ladies. Financially comprised now. Yeah, he's so dependent on the federal government. I told that fat pig they had up here running this state to call on the federal government for more money. Because I seen the dam was going to blow. And even if you're working, making $50,000 a year, we'll get you some kind of federal money.
I don't see it on a national level.
He doesn't see patients. You're absolutely right. He's a bioweapon engineer.
Freedom to make their own choice of their own health.
What? Wait a minute.
Upon national level, merely because of all the situations you have upon encroaching upon persons' freedom to make their own choice of their own health.
Biden.
No, I don't think it should be mandatory. I wouldn't demand to be mandatory, but I would do everything in my power. Just like I don't think masks have to be made mandatory nationwide.
Thank you, Bubba.
You've been patient, but our patience is wearing thin.
Your patience is wearing thin. You don't even own a firearm, motherfucker. You better watch what you're saying, boy.
Well, I think the president is being somewhat moderate in his demand, if you want to call it that. In that there are some people who really don't want to get vaccinated, but they don't want to lose their job. You got to give them an off lane. And the off lane is if you get tested frequently enough and find out you're positive, you won't come to
Could you imagine me being a cop? Hey, listen to this one. Let me put this in perspective just for a second. So Ralph is at an intersection. I'm an officer of the law. And I got a stop sign in my hand. And on the other side it said go. On the other side it said stop. And it'd be a $5,000 fine if you go through the, if you don't stop. So Ralph flipped the sign over to Dearest Dawn, says go. She starts moving her car and I flip it back around. She quickly slams on the brakes. And then I swing it around again. And then I swing it around again. And I'm just having this. Hey, how's that?
Myself, I would make it just vaccinate or not. But he was trying to be moderate in what his pronouncement was.
Well, he is 800 years old. Maybe he should. Hey, Ben. How you doing, Ben? From the great Northwest. How you doing? I got a lump in my head. I'm not sure if it's a tick. Can you come and check this for me? Something so simple. Can't have it here. You want to watch that? Let's go get. Thank you, Bubba. Good job. Bubba News, ladies and gentlemen, go to his channel, sub. Put you put a link in here. So why don't you sub if you're not subbed to Bubba? He's not so long as Carol, and he gets to the point, and his videos are relatively short, but jam-packed full of stuff. Now, I love Carol. Carol's a sweetheart, but I don't have time to spend an hour. Doing good. I'm in Minnesota today, performing a wedding. Hey, hallelujah. You going to come and perform my wedding here? Are we good enough friends? You drive up here? Ralph might meet a Afghan lady, you know. We're gonna call the governor. Oh yeah, the Hodge twins. Yeah. I was doing that a long time ago. They must have watched my material. You gonna come over and marry Suki? Me and Suki gonna get married. Judy. But what I'm gonna try to do, Ben, is we're bringing 800 into the state of Maine, 800 Afghanis. All right, there you go. And so what we're going to do is going to make bunk beds make that room look like a submarine. Stacks and stacks of bunk beds going to the ceiling. And we'll get like 50 women in here from the Afghanis. Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to stand the smell. But anyway, and then probably one of them might want to marry me. You know what I mean? Durka Durka. Mr. Ben, and lots. I would like you to meet my bride, Durka Durka. Love that night, not just the newlyweds. I don't know what you mean. Weddings are made for love. I don't know. James Brown, he should have called himself Lil Brown because he was tiny. Lil Brown, like Prince, he should have called him Lil Prince. Too young. Because he's tiny, like all these people just tiny. Yeah. But anyway, able to perform wedding at the concentration. I mean, quarantine camp. That's a good question, Ben. Wow, look, man, they say when a woman's pregnant, they start to glow. Yeah, Lil Nas X is glowing right here. Yeah, he's shining, actually. He got all kinds of cocoa butter. It looks like he got on Vaseline. Got his teeth all white and stuff. He looking nice. He's sweat, got a nice shine going. Got him a little shine going. What the hell are we watching there, man? Got some little white roses. That's a good question, Ben. Ben, let me stop this just for a second and give Ben a little lesson. So Ben, we dig you, man. We dig you. So you need to get your concentration camp marriage license. See what I have here in the mail, Ben? Look at this. Let me read it to you. And do everything in proper. You know, this says Texas Department of License and Regulations. Well, let's open this up. Texas Department of License and Regulations. Where is it? Well, what you got here, Ben, is my license application for weather modification. This is my license application for weather modification. So, believe it or not, there might be a concentration camp license. We'll call them Monday and find out. Because Ben's good cookie. And if you're in a concentration camp and you want to get married, Ben's got to be legal. So we're going to call them up. And we're going to ask them if we can get a concentration camp marriage license official. What do you think of that, Ben? Are you speechless? There's some third grade dropout. Got an application for weather modification. The real McCoy, baby. Hey, hallelujah. All right, we can let this play. Let me put my line. I should send this to Mike Morales. He's got more money than I do. I need $750. I need a lawyer. And I need a school-trained teacher. Ain't that scary? You know, Ben, I can't believe you just said that. So I walk into the auto zone and I says, don't mess with me. I'll put 50 feet of snow over your house. And they're looking at me, what the hell are he talking about? So one of them knew I was up to a joke. So The manager there is in the back. I says, can I walk in the back there? He says, sure. I put that shit in front of him. He's about a 30-year-old, very smart individual, well-brained in the head, No, this is all bullshit. And says, are you kidding me? That's so scary. Oh, wait a minute. Dawn's correcting me. We got to call FEMA, maybe. MXRX. What? MXRX. We should change my name. I haven't been providing content here. I got to step it up. You hang on there, JB. Don't worry about nothing. But you know what I mean? I mean, how the fuck in this world does somebody get a weather modification license? Illegal? And it's all I need. That's all I need. And then I spray you guys with snow or do whatever the fuck I want to do. This ain't just cloud seeding, by the way. For you wise asses that think, well, he'll just burn some, what is it? Silver iodine in the atmosphere and make it rain. No. This allows me to use isoperiquitas. All right, I'm going to go have a cigarette. Unfortunately, my only prospect of a wife is right there, Ben, up here in these place. And I don't know if you want to marry me and Judy. But Ralphie don't have a cook here. You don't have a friend to say, hey, honey, boochie, woochie, woochie. You did last night. You want a good breakfast this morning? I cook you a good breakfast. Time to get out in the garden. You stay awesome, too.
He's got really pregnant. Yeah, I mean, man cannot get pregnant. Not even.
Yeah, man get pregnant. I would never want to get pregnant. I adore a woman. I've never been with a pregnant woman. I'd like to someday.
Okay, stop stating obvious.
Just to massage them and have some stay woke and wonderful. You are fine.
Okay, he's got a new album.
And Japanese and Iranian, those three things I never experienced. I'm going to go have a cigarette. I'm going to come back and cook an egg. Ralph's going to make this day short. We'll go another 15 minutes. I got some stuff I got to get done. Unfortunately, you people ain't all millionaires. As a smoke, I will say then I was a kid, the sky was blue. And the sun was yellow. And now the sky is opaque. And the sun is white. Yeah, right. Due to date, September 17, it's a marketing stunt for the new album release date. 3 changes there are yet, Ralph. What? Trees changing? Yeah, they're changing. Nothing you want to see, though. It ain't going to be too pretty. Good morning, Stephanie. Look, I got to say good morning to Stephanie, who had rain. Miss Dragon up there in Washington State got rain. Sister Golden here got a few drops. Let's hope they start getting some rain in California. Nice, gentle rain. I gotta go smoke and I gotta do a few things here. I appreciate you guys being here. I'll be back.
Look here, Nas, little Nas, we're gonna put you on the album. You're gonna be pregnant. We're gonna put some flowers over your head. We're gonna have you on your knees. Yeah, you said it worked good when you was riding the devil. that was great. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody gonna talk about this album because of the cover. He's actually gonna be giving birth to his album. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what he's pregnant of. He's not gonna have a kid. He's gonna give birth to her. That's gotta hurt a damn album pop out your ass. Yeah, because I know you ain't got no vagina. Yeah, you ain't got no vagina. It's coming out your butthole. Yeah, everything's MP3. I mean, it's a stupid idea. But I see what you're doing. Yeah. It's galvanizing. Yeah. It's getting people to talk about it. It's marketing, man. It's marketing. It's marketing, man. Damn, man, it's brilliant. To be honest, it's brilliant. And you know all the black conservatives are going to talk about you. Yeah. Every conservative is going to talk about you. I mean, a lot of people are just going to talk about it. So, I mean, it works. I mean, I hope you're making some money. Won't you talk to them white lips if they give you more of the money? I mean, you don't want wearing the dress. You don't want walking pregnant. You don't want riding the devil. Not you should get most of the money. Don't you think that? Yeah, man. It's like they use you to make money off your black ass. that's what record labels do. Remember Death Row Records? I don't even think they paid that one. They didn't? I don't think so. You want to get paid? You ain't getting paid. It's that type of industry, man. It's just to make money, make money, make money. Like I heard Ice Cube, man. I was looking at an old clip. I forget his name. When he passed away. Yeah. I forget Friday. Yeah. I forget who said that, but they said I think it was Mike Epps said they didn't even pay him. They said they gave him autographed posters. They didn't do that. That's what he said. He was joking, but they didn't pay him nothing, man. You know they didn't get paid a lot of money for Friday. They didn't get paid. Witherspoon, the one who played Grandpa Bang Bang Bang. Yeah. I think he said he got paid like $4,000. And from what I heard, that whole movie, it was all ad-lib. It was a bunch of comedians. They were just funny. And it was like, they made it fun. I think Ice Cube wrote it, but all the comedians showed up and said, this shit's whack. I'm just going to say this. All right, I ain't going to pay you nothing anyway. Yeah, that's where he learned that from, man, from his record label, man. I mean, that's just the whole industry as a whole. Yeah. It's very cutthroat. I mean, but it was Ice Cube's idea. I see why he got a lion's share of the money. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's his idea. Yeah. But he could at least paid the actors. He could have gave him some. I mean, I'm sure Mike Epps was joking when he said they gave him an autograph poster. It was a free album or something. No, that wasn't Mike Epps. That was Chris Tucker. He said he went to go do the Rush Hour movies. He said, man, this dude was paying it was Chris. Yeah, it was Chris Tucker. He said he was paying them in CDs and posters. Yeah, it was Chris Tucker. He said, man, I ain't fooling around with you, man. I'm going to make some movies with this Asian dude. Yeah, it wasn't Mike Epps. Yeah, but Mike Epps also said some of them. He probably paid him a little bit more. He probably gave him free publicity. Look, we ain't got a budget for this, man. It's gonna do good, man. This is free promotion for you. Yeah, but that's why Lil Nas X was like, it's all about, it's just to stir up controversy. And it's promoting himself, man. Promoting his album. Yeah, like I said, I don't care that you gay, but you know you're gonna burn in hell, right? Yeah, you're gonna burn in hell for this. Yeah, look at that. Whatever you do not turn your head, because somebody's gonna turn you in a pillar of salt. Man, you ain't gonna turn no pillar of salt. Look at me, somebody know what you think about? All the money white local bosses gonna make. How can you look at a president and automatically tell that they're gay?
I'm not paying attention to chat right now. Stephanie said something. Now, let's try to read it up.
I don't know what it is.
Like an alien came out of stomach direct. Sounds fun stuff. I never saw any of those movies. The zombie one either. Going out to Yucca Valley today to visit my friend. That is from Reno. She is here, daughter.
It's like, wow, you look great, man.
They have a pool. That woman's pot fish, I think.
He always was putting on lotion.
Leave a movie years ago. I like these guys. I'd like to interview them.
I was in the Marine Corps, right? It was this gay guy. He was black. He was gay as hell. He would walk around with a big economy size of Vaseline, and he would just keep putting it on his lips. I remember the sergeant's like, why the hell do you walk around with an economy size, 24 ounces of Vaseline, and you just put it on your lips all day? You know what the gay guy did? He did this. He just started laughing. Yeah, there's a nice guy though, that gay guy. Yeah, a lot of I used to hang around until he started getting all gay with me. What you doing later, kid? That was crazy. Where's the mentality when it was don't ask, don't tell? Yeah, you couldn't even tell nobody you was gay. I mean, if you didn't tell nobody, they wouldn't do nothing to you. But if they found out they was gay, they would literally kick you out. Remember that? Yeah. That was wrong. They shouldn't have did that. Just cause you gay? Well, what if you're gay? Well, they was looking at it from this point of view. If you're in a combat situation and you get horny and you look at all these men's butts, they would think you was going to get the whole platoon killed. You think about trying to bang all your... That's like me going to war with a bunch of women. Yeah, you ain't going to be able to think straight. You're going to be trying to have sex with all of them. Well, it might be a little truth to that, man. You go to a combat zone with a bunch of women? Man, I'm horny as shit. Look, man, this coast is cool, man. All the women got their hair pulled back and pointed down. Yeah. Got the guns. Yeah, you're like, hey, man, I'm just gonna... Man, you horny, man? I'm horny as shit. Just go ahead, I'm gonna bang one out real quick. I can't even focus right now. I guess I got these damn bullets whizzing by me. Just suck me off or something. I need to blow off some steam. Well, I'm thinking that was the rationale behind it. I still don't think it's right. I remember, man, there was this one gay dude, man. His name was Jackson. He was gay as shit. But he was the best athlete I ever seen. He did. He ran 3 miles under 15 minutes. Yeah, dude was hauling ass like the Klan was chasing. Dude did like I think around 80 pull-ups. Dude wasn't dead hands. He was skipping and shit. Yeah. He looked gay as hell when he was doing pull-ups because he kept pumping the hair. I was like, oh man, everybody know you gay now. You having sex with that hair. And then he did like I want to say like 200 sit-ups. Yeah. But he's up until this day, man, he's the greatest athlete I ever seen. He was gay, but he didn't make it through boot camp, man. They found out. Yeah, he was banging one of the white kid that was underneath him. Yeah. That's why they didn't. I remember you told me about that. They found him in the bathroom. He was fire watch. Both of them was on fire watch. The odds in that, 2 gay men walking fire watch. And they found him in the bathroom banging each other. Well, the white kid was banging him. The white kid was banging him? Yeah. He was banging him. They told the drill instructor they kicked them both out. Because they thinking that's why they didn't let gay people in, because they thought if you was in a combat situation, you out there having sex. You on fire watch protecting everybody, and you put your guard down, you sucking him off. But people look at it now that it was sexist. Yeah. You know, I don't think you should. They should have. Because I'm sure if you're straight and you're in combat and you're stressed, you go somewhere to jerk off and drop your guard down. It's just as bad as, you know, having sex with another. All right, but well, that's actually worse having sex with 2 men, because there's 2 people that's preoccupied. 2 of y'all supposed to be watching. I mean, if one of you jerk off, at least one of them still watching, you know. But if they both gay, both of y'all ain't looking. Hey, y'all, I'm done talking about this. Yeah, hey man, Lil Nas X, hey man. Them liberal white men you got working for you directly, these men are brilliant. Yeah, hope you make a lot of money. Yeah. But like I said, you know you're gonna burn in hell. Damn good show. Yeah. Michael Liddell, true patriot, he needs our help. Here's a man who started from nothing, built a great company, great products. I mean, you can buy pillows, towels, you can even buy some stuff for your pets, for your dog. I'm buying some stuff for my dog, Milo, and Ruby. We support people that have a great product and supports our country. Yeah, they support freedom of speech. Yeah, I don't support companies that don't support this country. Yeah, I don't support companies that don't value other people's opinions, and the left is trying to destroy this man because he has a different opinion. Yeah, just because he supported the president of the United States. So go to his website now. Yeah, right. Use discount code HARDS20s. Yeah, get a huge discount, and you'll be supporting a patriot. Yeah. Don't forget, go to officialhorsetwins.com. Go to the Fight Censorship tab, hit the links, follow us on Telegram, follow us on Rumble, and follow us on YouTube. They haven't censored us there yet. Yeah, they're actually being fair. Yeah. Go to officialhorsetwins.com and take you out.
One day when I get older, I'm going to give me a box of latex gloves to cut these peppers. My God. Oh. I mean, it's so difficult Everything I touch is on fire. I'll go play this one while you guys while I'm making a breakfast. I thought it was pretty interesting. Is there exaggeration? Yeah, I think there can be a little bit, but I mean, if this guy's telling 50%, we got some real wild people coming to America. I just like to let you know. That these people are a totally different world than us. Here's this interview here. I don't know which one it was. We'll go to this one. Durka. I like these guys, the Hodge twins.
This is a 5-minute face summer edition. Everything matte primer. I love this primer because you can actually put it on under your makeup.
Oh, I'm excited. Where else can we shove that? LOL. All right, go easy now. There's ladies in the house. Yeah.
Got a damn good show. Before it starts, show. Remember, everybody.
Sigourney Weaver movie years ago in Groveland. Sister, 1974, the Alien movie. Well, we had who was it, Bubba News, that did that video the other day from that movie? We got Songbird. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Songbird. It's all about the vax, all about the bullshit they're playing right in your face.
We're going to do something totally different today. I mean, I'm sure all y'all can see what's going around in the country with the mask mandates, the vaccine.
This might not be the one I wanted to show you.
And y'all see what's going on in Australia. They're building concentration camps out there. I don't mean to laugh at it. It's funny, but it's funny. Laugh at it. We ain't over there. Fun. You get sick with COVID. They say, we ain't over there. Well, the sad thing about it is it might be coming this way.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. Most Americans are.
When we first moved to Vegas,
most Americans are into barbecuing.
And that's how we first met him. His name is Brandon Burns.
Wheeling, big old handsome. Good morning. Yeah,
especially in Nevada, because we got some leadership.
Living life with their families. And now we got these reptilian motherfucking communists telling you you're toxic to the rest of us. You won't take very interesting.
Actually, you walked away from it, John.
Say the least. I'll be back.
Honestly, how this started was, of course.
I'm gonna go see if I can get me a couple of broccoli. We're trying to prevent Ralph from getting cancer.
And I told him that I wasn't going to be wearing a mask. I told him this was going to happen. And
all right, I'm not gonna interrupt this. If you want this, I want to go back to the other one. The other one, this guy tells his story of what went on in Durka land. And it's quite fascinating of what kind of people we were actually bringing here. I might find this interesting. I'll be back. I won't be around for about 10 full minutes.
Before it starts, show, tell him, Keith, how can he sport the twins? Man, Kip, you tell him. No, man, what you shot? Hey, Chris, what we got? You can always sport the twins. Buying you a patriotic t-shirt I had today. Maybe a white privilege card, maybe our new race card, or maybe some beard products. Maybe a sign to warn the lefties before they come in your house. Yeah. Tell me the discount code, Delta, because that shit is spreading everywhere. Get 20% off, Delta. We got a damn good show for y'all. Yeah, y'all seen what's going on in Afghanistan. Y'all always hear the stories how the U.S. military has trained over 300,000 soldiers. That's like, I think that's what, 60% of the population of Wyoming? Right? But for some reason, the Taliban, the soldiers just quit and the Taliban just took over. 300,000 losers. Y'all seen Spartan 300, right? 300 people was able to kill all them people? Yeah. 300,000 couldn't defend their country, right? So we got a guy firsthand, he was in the army, and he's got some time over there. I'm gonna let him explain to you what's really going on. The cold hard facts. As Brandon, how's it going, guys? Mr. Brandon Burns. What's going on? Hey, let's give him a salute. I appreciate you, boys. Thank you for your service. Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Brandon Burns. I'm former United States Army. I served with the 4th Infantry Division. I was in the 1st Battalion. I was also a weapons specialist, an artillery forward observer. I did serve in Iraq in 2006 on OAF 3. I was also there during the Battle of Ramadi. My father was also an Army drill sergeant, did 25 years, multiple tours. Him and I actually even served in the same war zone. We were both in Iraq 6 months apart from each other. I was wounded when I was there. I was in the same vehicle when my lieutenant was killed. He was hit by an IED. We lost over 11 guys in my battalion. It was a very bad time. If you know anything about the Iraq War, 2006 was very rough for us. Afghanistan, of course, I wasn't in Afghanistan, but I'm gonna tell you guys right now, it's damn near the same. We all served in the Middle East, and it was pointless. I'm gonna tell you right now, me and a lot of guys, we feel exactly like the Vietnam vets. Like, we went over there and did something for nothing. Yeah. We knew this was going to happen. We pulled out of Iraq, and it went right back to hell. Yeah. I don't know if everybody's seen this video. We saw the video of the Afghanis holding onto planes, trying to escape the country, and they were falling and dying. And a lot of people were asking me, why did they do that? Why did they not know they were going to die? I have been there. Okay, I'm telling you, these people are not educated. They don't have internet. They don't have TV. They don't have access to information. They're basically like farmers and cavemen. And these cavemen with camels. Cavemen with camels and AK-47s. And I'm telling you, these guys literally think it's like a flying train. They think if they hold on long enough, they'll be able to make it. They literally had no clue that this was actually going to happen. So it's so it wasn't that they were so desperate. They was just they're desperate but they're amazingly ignorant. Very ignorant. Yeah. And it's sad to say, but it's a massive lack of education. When I was there, we were in a lot of firefights. We were hit by multiple IEDs, and we were also part of training the Iraqi army to be able to take over their country. And I'm telling you, this was literally like training kids and farmers who were given AK-47s.
You know what I would just like to reiterate?
Be in control of the country now, and it does not.
Something.
It's like that whole culture is just stuck, like 690 BC.
My friend Verdia, our friend Verdia, and says to me,
that's a no-win situation.
karma
So that's what happened.
is going to work its magic up there, Ralph. All these people that went against you don't even know you, giving you shit. Well, how great is that? You know what I mean? And now the motherfuckers didn't like me. I'm not from around here. Wait till Durka. Jewel, I think. Jewel's still in here. I think she says they're bringing in 800. 800. What's that? 1/15 of the population of Maine is going to be Durka. You people know what you're doing? I've been alone for a long time, but even if you find 10 of the finest Afghani women, they wouldn't know what to do with me.
It's kind of like Twitter.
They don't know what pleasure is. They're treated like dogs, and he'll tell you that. They rather fuck, the men rather fuck a donkey. And I'm not trying to be gross, but they rather fuck a donkey than a woman.
That's what's wrong with the black community.
Crazy.
Amazingly ignorant. The celebrities, they get the platforms, and then everybody else is silence. Remember for the bad.
I gotta get this breakfast made. Afghan dog when it was a kid. I was bit by an Afghan dog when I was a kid.
That's exactly what's going on with these terrorist organizations.
They're quite dogs. They're quite a good dog for protection. Daggum. I got to learn that word. I'm going to learn that language from you. You're coaching me to clean up my language here at the Radical. Beautiful table they have there. You don't know what that is? They take two pieces of wood and they connect it, and then they use epoxy on it. It's beautiful. I thought about get into that up here. Like find some maple and go to the back room and maybe make tables. But I'm not from around here.
It's your country, it's your
government. It's your job to fix it.
Anyway, so let me get my breakfast going. I want to thank everybody
We kind of have
don't touch that.
voluntarily became that position, and if
That
we're
cutting board.
at least you need to stick to it. We don't leave innocent people behind, regardless if they don't share our views. There is hope. There's always going to be hope. And I tell you, the Arabic culture, look at Dubai.
What do you do with them?
There's where I've seen styles of hope. You know, you can still have your religious beliefs, but we can start to adopt Western society. You know, and come
Give them
together.
guns, give them grenades, give them rocket launches, all the shit we left behind, and say, here, fight it out, brother.
They're generations away from
We did
this.
the best we could. 20 years we invested. See you later.
Given information. Maybe they need to be given.
But that ain't what really happening, is it, boys and girls? You know as well as I do. This is your government promoting dirty dirt. The New World Order. We watched the Brits for almost a year have to take on refugees that floated up on the shore. But Benny Gunny says if I go to England by rowboat, get there on a rowboat, and I get up on this shore, they'll put me in a 5-star hotel. They'll feed me 5 meals a day.
That's the reason.
They'll treat me like a pig.
300,000 people. 300,000. Just walk around and flip
So my
flops.
point was,
Just like,
I don't think there's too many of them dirty boys
really describe it as kind of like
that would know how to treat an
these guys
American
are
woman.
walking around with their
Say
ideas.
what?
These guys are 65 years old, and the idea is a picture of them when they were 12. That was
It's
the
a
last time they
romantic
ever had a picture of them.
Saturday night,
I mean, I had an interpreter when I was there, and one of the number one things the dogs wanted from me was to print the pictures of the stuff that I took because they just don't even have access to that. You know, I like to compare this to Korea.
And that's
You know,
bullshit.
Korea, we know massive dictatorship, but we're seeing a massive change in Korea when people are starting to flip. You know, why is that? Because they're finally finding out the way the rest of the world is. They're getting cell phones, they're getting secret internet, they're getting secret computers, and they're learning
Simple as
that
that.
this is not the way the rest of the
So
world is
Ralph want to
acting.
meet one of these
They have a choice. They can't
Afghani
change.
women.
They need that too.
Yeah, that's
See,
why
what the hell
that
you doing?
area of the world
Well,
is just so
we call
messed
this
up because
foreplay.
they have
Now,
talk
just
one
plug
thing
your
and one
shit
thing
in
only.
and let's go. Get it done.
That culture is just, I mean, it's like you would never go to that country and see people wearing Nikes and board
Take her
shorts
to
or
a
tank tops
restaurant
and
and she
Nike
said, take her
t-shirts.
out to a nice romantic restaurant. She says, I'll sit on the floor, thank you. I'm not worthy to see Mr. Rad. All right, well, that's cooking. I got a little bit of time. I hope you're doing that. Oh, you got to go? Hey, listen, one thing. If you get a picture of them, yuccas, a little video on yucca, that'd be pretty cool.
Alright, so I was also a gunner on the M3A3 Bradley. Actually, I joined the Army when I was 17 years old. I was halfway through high school. I was a sophomore. And
have a good day. Have a safe trip. Wear your seatbelt. Use your cruise control. Be good. Don't pick up no strange men. And if you got time to shoot a video of a yucca plant, we'd like to see that, I think.
But anyway, so we have something called FLIR vision. It's a camera that can see in heat vision.
Listen to this shit. I don't know if this is bullshit or not. I really don't know. But I don't think these people are like us.
I shit you not. This mother effer, he puts a crate behind the donkey and he gets up on that and he goes to town at that thing. And I'm surprised why the donkey ain't kicking the shit out of him. And then I realized this donkey's probably used to this. It's probably happening all the damn time. Like, it's disgusting, man. A donkey, man. A donkey. Don't knock it till you try.
So, Golden here, Sis Golden here heard this and says, hey, we got all these people coming. Let's buy a big motel. They're mostly men coming here. There are very few children or women or grandparents. They were mostly all hot-ass 30, 40-year-old men. Let's open up a motel. Each room gets a donkey. And when you sign in, you're asked, you want male or female or both donkeys. That's an extra $25 a night.
Like, they use women for, like, slavery. They have multiple wives. This wife does the cooking.
See what I mean?
This wife does the cooking, and then they use the boys for pleasure. Like, it's horrible.
So what I'm saying is I meet this fine Afghani woman and say, hey, sweetie, I'm going to make you breakfast. No, you don't do that. I make breakfast. You know what I mean? They probably wouldn't even know how to handle it.
This country from Afghanistan.
You can't even protect people from themselves. No, you can't even protect them from themselves. They have to want to help themselves.
So, like, that is a
I'm gonna cook some breakfast and I'm gonna get going. I gotta try to attempt this. It's cold. It's damp.
Of course, that's bullshit.
All my grinding went to hell. All rusty now. Gotta regrind.
That was going to happen in Afghanistan. You're just lying to the people by it, and you know that's the truth.
And the thing that it pisses me off, man, is like that his constituents, mainstream media, oh, look, he owned it, he said, I mean, they're not even criticized. I seen MSNBC was praise him, said he evacuated like 50,000 people out of this country over the last week. It was like, they was congratulated, said he was doing a great job. I mean,
horrible. I mean, let me tell you something. You want to look at a measure of a man? Look at his son. Yeah? Want to talk about that? Okay, you guys know what I'm talking about. Maybe right. Story. But it's ridiculous.
I don't know how a man can grow up. I know, the homosexual thing, but for the most part, I don't know how it's in their teaching. Women are dirty. Well, the Catholic Church tells you can only do the fornication in a missionary position.
And we saw that.
That's kind of
false. With a lot of them. For nothing.
But they're false too.
It's a loss of life for nothing.
Honestly, into that, man.
Like, in my opinion, other than maybe the Korean War, the World War II was the last real true war for human life.
You got 32 women. You got 32 women in that. What do they call that?
After that is basically a joke.
Yeah. Right next door.
Yeah,
they're all virgins.
Our government, our politicians.
Couldn't horse around with them.
These are the people we elected.
What the hell is going on here?
When it comes to hard.
What do you want, you handsome mom? Are you ready to go party today? It's your day out.
Decades.
I don't think we'll get buggy running.
Millionaire lifestyles, they have security, and
the cities are run down.
They don't know what you and me are living like. They don't know what people out there are living like.
Well, I don't
know the 9-to-5 minimum wage job. Yeah. How are you gonna act like you know what's best for us? You don't live like us. You're the 1%. The 99% is what you need to be thinking about.
Right.
Politicians too busy telling people
to understand.
Telling them what they need.
Not for you and I to understand. Just shut your mouth, put your head down.
I know when our founding fathers wrote the Constitution, the rights and all that.
That's all you need to know. Official Jewish news.
Yes, the power that our politicians have over our daily lives.
Harry Box is
never intended to be like this. No.
The laws of man are flawed. Right. I mean, of all the countries in this world,
the power corrupts people.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you look at the Bill of Rights, the Bill of Rights are the closest laws that I've seen in this world that are the closest to the laws of life. And if we go back just even a couple hundred years,
I'm not a religious man, but I do think
burn a woman because she believed in science. You know, it had to be a law to do the stuff that we would think is absolutely unthinkable now. We still have a lot of laws in place that need to be changed. We need to focus on the laws of life.
Who?
Like our schools need to be revamped. Half the things that we go to school.
I don't know who that is. You're a blue in here. If you want to put something and share it, I'm going to tell you again. Just tell me what you're doing and go get the link.
Shadow Ridge High School here in Las Vegas, the principal, this happened yesterday. She was going around telling all the students, you will not wear American flag stuff. You will not wear red, white.
Yeah, listen to this shit going on in our schools.
It caused a protest where several students last night actually showed up with trucks with American flags, hats, patriotic stuff, and they're at school right now.
We were in high school out there. We had my girlfriend buy a nice pair of panties with the American flag on it and a nice dress.
So this is just a teacher.
This is the principal. This is the principal of the school. And the principals in Las Vegas, Nevada are strictly in charge of the policies to include mask mandates and the vaccines. They're forcing their own political agenda.
You're putting too much power into too many places. We can't be American. We can't be free with this kind of bullshit. And you know it. They know it.
I was in a class, and one of the teachers, this was during like one of the times when Bush was being voted in, and I was trying to ask him, like, I was curious, like,
oh, no link.
This teacher was
yeah, I don't read no more.
Know his political side and never let
I don't read too much anymore.
That's how
you know what I mean?
Keep your opinions to yourself. Teach the curriculum and let.
Just what's on this machine is my hands are full.
It should be nowhere near our school. The kids, they should just let them be kids.
We got what was her name? What's that chick's name from Australia? Sister Golden here.
To teach them what conservative or liberal or
shit.
We're all Americans.
Yeah, I want to touch on how they treat women in the Middle East. I mean, I see like some of the current administration telling it's like they're talking to the Taliban. No, they're going to change all that. They'll treat women. They're going to be representative in their government.
They ain't gonna come here and assimilate.
I mean, what
What are you, out of your fucking mind?
They're just telling the news what they
What
want to
happens
hear.
when a Durka starts beating his old lady
I saw that video.
in the grocery store?
Video yesterday in
How are you gonna handle that
Burned
shit?
alive because she's going against
You know the motherfucker ain't gonna get a domestic on that because it's their culture.
pieces of their skin. They're beaten. They're hit.
What happens when Durka's old lady fucks around with Ralph and then stones the bitch to death?
And sometimes when I see their face, almost every woman has scars and cuts on their face
There's a
from
lot to
being beaten
learn.
their whole life or burned.
You know what, Brandon? I don't know much about the Muslim faith,
150.
but I asked
So she
some
bringing
Muslims,
800,000.
and I said, what's with the
No, what was it?
women's attire?
800.
Sometimes you can just barely see the eyes.
Divided
And he said to
by,
me,
I think
he said,
it's
that's to keep
1.12
the men
million in
from
the
straying away from
state.
their wife. I said, what do you mean? He says, well,
That's
when you see a woman's
one.
body, a lot of men are tempted to cheat on their wives. I said, but that's not the woman's fault.
115.
It's the man's fault, right?
One-
So why? Do you think that's right? He said, that's not religious.
500.
That's BS. To say, I can see a woman and I'm going to stray.
Right.
Your own body,
What?
your own human.
You
make your own
Durka.
choice.
That tells you right there.
The
That's
big
society.
handsome.
If a woman's raped, it was
I
her
see you
fault.
winking at me.
That's
That's like a woman walking down with her half her boobs hanging out and big butt. Oh, she wanted
asking for it.
Yeah, she's asking for
No,
it.
it's so wrong.
Yeah.
Can you recall anything like where you actually seen while you was in Iraq, like how women are treated?
So yeah,
Happens to
just
the
like
young
no,
lads
no,
getting
people may not
horny.
this was great. So it's not all of them are
You got
violent.
a
Some of them
donkey
actually
in your
really were for
backyard.
us when we were there, and I had a woman come out once. This was a guy who actually was one of the
That.
town leaders. He had about 7
Oh,
wives, and one of the ladies come out and they gave me a shot of chai tea. It was very
Big
common
old
for them to give us
handsome,
little shot glasses
big
of chai tea
singing
with a
dog.
sugar mix. It was like a ceremonial
Big
thing.
singing
She
dog
runs
right
up
there,
to me
boy.
and she
He
offers
ripped
me
it up
a
last
drink.
night.
And the husband saw her give me a drink. He comes back, he grabs her by the hair and pulls her inside and starts beating her and puts her in the building. And I never saw that woman again. And I went to the same town many different times after that.
If they like the
I don't know what happened, but I never saw her again.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So it's like jealousy.
I don't even know. It's just their culture. They just
Like women or not.
They're slaves. I'm gonna say it like it is. They are slaves. They are second-class citizens. They're not even seen as humans. They're there to be used.
Servants.
Yeah, servants.
I mean, just by looking, I mean, I don't like to put down other people's beliefs, but I was like, that region of the world has its problems for a reason. It's their culture, is what they believe in. It's like, I mean, I understand you have a religion, but same thing with Christians. Sometimes they, they just become radical. It's just that faith and that whole way of life is just wrong.
You must
Not
die.
affecting anything. You know, I talk to a lot of
This
guys
is going to
who
get
are
really
Air Force
fucking
Base,
weird,
North
I can
Force
tell
Base,
you
they're on
that
the Predators, they're on the drones, and they're talking to me about some of the stuff that's happening. You know, I think
Well, we'll see. Everything going to be all right, Ralph. The state's on the ball. They got good, smart people.
25
They're going to know how to handle this shit. Don't worry about nothing.
But what did the kids see? They saw the American people drop a bomb on 3 guys and blow them up into pieces, and their bodies go all over the place. What is that doing to those kids psychologically? You think that's bringing them together under a common cause? You just created 5 more extremists by blowing up 3.
Right.
You know, one of the most horrible things that I ever saw there, I was in a town called Horrelbach, Iraq. It was right outside Camp Taji. Horrible, man.
Was that close to Bakalaka?
But yeah, this day, I see this guy coming around the corner. He's
Bowing to the
run right at me and try to blow himself up.
mass, blowing my mind.
He messed up.
It's just too obvious, you see. We'll call Joe Osteen right now.
He didn't get close to me, but he blew himself
We'll
up.
tell
He's all
Joe
over the floor,
Osteen,
pieces and bloods. And I see
sir,
this kid run around the corner.
I almost had a heart attack last night.
This kid ran and slipped and fell in all of his father's
Jesus
entrails and
had
blood
told
and
me in
parts.
my
He
sleep.
got up, stood up, covered in blood, and he realized who it was. He
Wear a
realized he just fell in his dad's
Hit
bloody
the
parts.
backs
Took off running
and
away, screaming,
obey.
crying.
You know, you brought that up,
Yeah, why would you do
Christianity.
that to your son?
It never happened in my unit, but
Now,
these
I don't
parents
know
would
if this
give
is
their
true for
kids
all Christians
grenades and say, go
or just
to the American.
Catholics.
They would sacrifice their own kids and blow their own
There's a
children.
thing called Romans
Stuff
13
bombs
in
inside
that
guns and
Bible.
horses on the floor. And
Maybe
we drive by
Bubba,
a
if
goat,
he's still
blow 'em
around.
up. Trash bags. We're not fighting a
Maybe
war. We're
Bubba
not
can
fighting
get us
soldiers
a
in
little
uniform.
in on
We're
what
fighting
Roman 13 is all
boxes
about.
and trash bags and bombs buried under roads and snipers.
That's something
I
we need to put in the
always wonder, it's like,
Constitution
we know out there,
also.
how do you determine who's the good guys
After
and these?
that,
Because they all look alike.
There's no way to determine. We've had people who were on our side who turned on us. Another unit I was in, they had an interpreter turn on them and try to blow them up. And he worked with us for months as an interpreter, and then he switches and tries to blow you up.
Get quiet tomorrow.
It sucks
I think the
because
National
you
Flag
just don't
League is
know. I mean,
playing tomorrow.
all you're doing is you're watching body language. That's all you're doing. You're trying to see, are they staring at you? What are they doing with their hands? Are they holding a cell phone?
You're just looking for data eyes.
Basically, you're trying to understand them psychologically and thinking, is this person acting normally or are they acting like an enemy and they might try to do something?
So when you was out there, you see all this. I know it had to run through your mind. Why the hell are we even out here? These people are just lost in a time machine.
I can't say for sure why we've done what we've done of trying to be in the world.
I'm thinking it's to destabilize that area.
Somebody remind me at the end of this, I gotta go see.
We're there for money.
Somebody came in,
we got a lot of freedoms and
didn't say
everything.
hi.
Americans sometimes are bullies.
Yeah,
And it's
Super
because of the
Dave
people
sent
who run
me.
the country. They're bullying other countries. Our
He's
military,
blocked
the
from
military.
coming in the room.
You know,
I'm
it
like,
is what
what?
it is. But it's just insane. I mean, I can't even
Well, what the fuck
express,
is this shit? You don't even say hi to me?
nothing when we're there. And I was
20 years and lost that.
What's wrong with
Afghanistan,
you?
maybe 12 hours.
You know what I mean?
and all these soldiers
the hell
out
is
there,
wrong?
Marines, airmen, you guys all know this to be true. We weren't there fighting for our country. We weren't there fighting for
Well, we said it when Donald Trump got
It was
rolling.
the guy next to me. Let's fight for you.
Compassion is
Let's go.
all gone.
That's what we were fighting for.
You know, that's just a sad bit of
We'll
truth.
have compassion for the Afghans or any other people we bring over
Major
together.
war, who knows?
Yeah.
Order, that's
But
the
we
next
will not
direction.
have
Now, if there's
compassion for
another
our
major
own.
war, that's going to be some nukes.
So,
Einstein
I'm sure
says,
it's a good
I don't know
Christian
what World War
fellow.
III will be fought with, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and
Comes in and
stones.
says, hey.
The third one just blew each other.
Hi, Ralph. How are you? I'm doing good. How are you? Where are you from? I'm from Central Maine. By the way, Super Dave sent me in here because he says he's blocked in the room.
They gotta be like, man, I lost my
I mean,
loved
that's
one.
the way I would do things. What do I know anyhow?
I mean, I still think they're all
Maybe the guy's a firefighter.
Right, believed in.
And they're all getting together in a big fuck fest today. All over the country, the firemen.
My lieutenant had 2 kids.
And they're celebrating
2 weeks away from going home before he was killed.
the tragic
Knowing all these
loss of their
stories and all the sacrifice people
fellow
made, I'm
firefighters down
looking
there
at how
on
we put out. I
9/11.
don't think we should have never left.
I'm sure that
It's
bullshit.
the major reason why we was out there.
Meanwhile,
was to keep
knowing as a
global
trained
life safe.
fireman,
Why the hell did we
the
leave? Because it was
buildings don't
stabilized. It was,
collapse,
people
do
wasn't
they?
dying.
From
Even
jet
the Afghan people were better off if we were there.
Yeah.
Just to pull out and see all these kids and these women dying, it's just screwed.
Well,
I mean, you over there fighting
you got a
somebody else's battle, or I mean,
How about a
it's
clean
it's like
plate?
a no-win situation.
What the hell do you call
Treat
that?
it like Korea then. Yeah, she just had a permanent international left. Maintain that presence.
We're getting a breakfast going. We're gonna have breakfast with you guys. Then I'm gonna stroll out to Manana. We're gonna start all over. Ralphie can't get 3 days of sunshine in a row. Dry temperatures.
And again, I'm always a gunner weapon, so I was on top of the Humvee, that machine gun, and snipers were waiting for us because they knew we were coming to school. And 2 snipers on the roof, me on the 40, and another guy on the 50.
And 95's the only one in the room. I think the room worked good for 3 hours, but I think 4 is
right over my head
stretching.
because they're trying to hit me and the other guy.
Always happy
My
to
gun
see
failed. It
95.
didn't actually work 4 like primer strikes in a row. So I just brought out my AR and I saw the guy shot him once in the hand. His hand was all dangling. I told the other Humvee to go get him. They grab him out of the building, and we had the interpreter ask him what happened to his hand. He's like, "Oh, I cut it on a fence. His hand's all half gone."
This community I live
I
near
shot him.
has a lot of college kids, and they're from all over the world.
Not even good liars, huh? They're not good liars. Yeah, like, okay, so they have
So they'll be
schools. I'm like,
loaded
who's
up with
teaching
Gurkha
schools?
Gurkha
Is it like kind
soon.
of like the blind leading the blind? Not
Kind of. So they'll have like a couple of teachers. We're talking one teacher teaching 80 to 100 kids at a time. How are you going to get information across?
Gurkha
And then
Gurkha.
half of them don't show up.
And
Think about the kids and
Want
families
more
that just
coffee?
died in an explosion or an
I'll
attack.
have a little more
How do you go to
coffee
school
with
after
this.
They don't. I mean, what do these women do when they no longer have a husband? And then they really become
All right, you take good care.
Kind of
Have a
essentially
good day.
watch them or protect them, even though they're slaves as
Like
it
I
is.
said, I'm just letting it
Free
run
out. It's like
out.
free meat for somebody to just mess with and grab.
And people point these things out on social media, and then you have these lefties, these liberal sects.
I hope your day is fun.
Culture is just wrong.
Fun,
the sad thing about it is most people
have fun, people, the best you can.
until they've gone to that country and run. I mean, everybody in America, all they're concerned about with is their television shows or what they tell them.
Did you get any on you?
And then they believe what they see on TV. Well, I see this person on the TV all the time. He's famous. Whatever he's saying must be true. Right. It's not, guys. Yeah. I canceled cable television before I went to Iraq in 2005, and I've never watched TV since, and my life has been better for it. It's not a good thing for myself.
Like that, don't you?
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize
Who was it? Dawn? Here's Dawn.
They're not there to like inform. They're there to
we'll try a little bit of that.
They don't get it. They don't tell you to think. They tell you how to think. Come on, guys. You guys know that news organizations are owned by billionaires. They're being funded. Right. Of course, they're going to listen to the guy paying their check. Yes. This is what I believe. Make sure you tell them this. Don't tell them otherwise. Right. Otherwise, you're going to get fired and lose your job. Yeah, it's like everybody don't want to think for themselves anymore. They'd rather have someone tell them what to do. No, the sad thing
is, have a good day, everyone, if you're leaving.
They think. They're just sheep. They think they thinking. You guys really have access to all the information in the world at your fingertips. If you look at the information and search for it. And I tell people, don't believe everything you see on Fox. Don't believe everything. You better not believe anything you see on CNN. MSNBC, you should get, whatever you see, you should get a double, another response, another opinion. You should never look at the TV and just depend on that one person to tell you what's going on, because they all have an agenda, a narrative, like they keep saying on the right, we're all sheep.
So now we got a real mess.
Look at this, we're in a cult. Yeah, we're in a cult. But look, Trump's administration.
What does Alex Jones' video say? Order out of chaos.
I'm not sheep. I'm not a member of a cult. If I was, I would take the vaccine. I don't care if Trump autographed the damn vial and needle goes at me. I'm still not taking it. See, look, he got it, right? Yeah. What would have happened if Trump would have been in office and he would have mandated the vaccine to everybody? Oh, man, he's a damn dictator. Right? How would people be thinking now? Well, Biden does it. It's okay. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Just come on, guys. You know that's true. Think about it. Even if you are a Democrat and you saw Trump say mandatory vaccines. When it comes, before the vaccine came out, Kamala, everybody's like, I ain't taking that vaccine. No, I'm not taking it. But then Biden's in office. Oh, yeah. Because it was.
Oh, I didn't see this one yet.
You know what's crazy, man?
Well, I'm just having my breakfast and I'm going to go.
If you wear glasses or contacts,
I think everybody that came today.
An award-winning doctor reveals an astonishing natural way to reclaim the 20/20 vision you were born within record time. Did you know vision problems?
Got a new show for y'all. Got a damn.
Into ours, we drove along the Lewis and Clark Trail and stopped at the Info Black. Really incredible. It's absolutely incredible. I'm reading, oh no! Oh, I'm going to this one first. This kid is so freaking cool, man. I don't know what he is, about 10 years old. Not sure about Siege yet. Bet we will film Cotton One. What was it? He won first place. What was it? 192-pound watermelon. This kid is really cool, man. I'm telling you, he's got a real great channel. So he wrote me back. Thank you. I be waiting. From Central Maine. Melons. There we go. That's awesome, dude, man. I'm telling you. I'll put that video in chat here. So they drove 8 hours to go to a weigh-off in Arkansas, and he took first place. Real great kid, man. And father. What a team. Let me go get that. I'll put the link in chat. If you want, if you like. I think it's going to be pretty cool. I just encourage him to show us how he grows his massive melons. Asking him if he's going to be selling seed. What a way to generate revenue. 4 seeds, $20. There's the link to that channel. Now let's go to the pin to the Atlas. And they wrote me back. I love people that write me back. I was told last night I was seen at a stream I've never been to. So if you all see good comments, it may not be me. My code word will be hoax. How about Durka Durka? I love these guys too. Love, I do. They do a good channel. Get unlimited data, and they answer my question. Where they are, they're very limited data to download their videos, to do all the business end. And so I encourage them, Lewis and Clark Trail. We drove along the Lewis and Clark Trail, and you know something? Let me tell you. You get shivers up and down your spine. Because the state of Idaho put plaques up. And then they took Lewis and Clark's journal, right? They took their journal and they said they were right here when this happened. They were right here with it. So you're driving on the backcountry roads are beautiful, beautiful. I'm telling you, if you've never been up Chalice, Salmon, get up there and take a vacation. My God, is that state beautiful. Anyway. And they tell you Lewis and Clark had a leak in the boat here. They spent 2 weeks here fixing the boat. Blah, blah, blah. Lewis and Clark were almost executed by the Blackfeet, I believe. A lot of American history. Stopped at all the info plaques. They're really incredible. Some locals told us about few really good hot springs. Good, get to the hot springs. What's here in Idaho, dummies? To check out. We have a lot pinned on our map to get back to and explore. Very, very, very cool, man. I mean, that's just cool shit. Odd comment, not good. What odd comment? What? I don't know what you're talking about, odd comment. Comments, it's up to the people to decide if they are just. Dear Storm, where are you at? All goes last night? I like these guys. They're up in Idaho right now, ripping it up. No, they should have at least another 3 weeks of fairly good weather. I'll put the link to this one in chat. Really, I just like the way they do shit. All right? I think they get first class, baby. All right, where are you? They just did one, Bonanza Ghost Town. What was really cool about the Bonanza Ghost Town is Bonanza Ghost Town is privately owned. And they actually went and got permission from the landowner. Really, really strange to give him permission. And so he's a relative of the founding fathers of this little town called Bonanza in Idaho. I am at an auction, hoping to find some treasures. Good luck. By the way, you get banana banned for saying the wrong thing. Oh. Real great couple. I don't want to hear what you think is beautiful in your eyes, really. I know what I've seen in mine. And I love these people that fucking fly around the country, you know what I mean? And then, oh, it's so beautiful here. Yeah, well, where else you been? But anyway, we got dark glasses. We got beautiful place. Well, actually, MJ knows another real mind-blowing beautiful place, don't you? Don't mention it though. Keep that hush hush. So if you're thinking of moving to Idaho during these troubling times, just be aware that there are a lot of Mormons out there. They're good people. They're real good people. And but they are Mormons. Sniffing Joe Biden. Yeah. Wow, this is going to end up being a 4-hour live. Well, you notice this channel, he ain't been around for a long time, JB, but back in the day, the YouTube would send trolls in here, and we'd fuck with them. We didn't let them disrupt our room. Stupid shit. And then you're all moderators. So I sit back, and my rule of thumb is if you get thrown out of this room, timed out 3 times, I bang you from the room. Well, we haven't had too many troll issues in here. Did you notice that? My room has been holding right around 5 or 6 views. So when I announce to the YouTube that I don't like more than 10 or 15 people, they cut me back to 10. And what does that entail? Well, Dawn Morning had to struggle to find my live stream this week. Why I'm not getting a copyright on this? Ain't that funny? I'm not getting a copyright on this screen here. That's Walt Disney material. AI. You're not doing your job. I mean, we had some good trolls in here. We had Donald Trump. We had Bill Gates. Haven't had Fauci yet. And I just treat them like they are Donald Trump or Bill Gates. Ooh. We had Bill Gates in here for a half hour, say how we're all worthless eaters in Goyam, and how he was going to kill us all. Oh, yeah, you should have been there for that one. We were laughing our asses off. Yeah. Perverted, too. Yeah. That Little Mermaid's got a lot of sexual references in it, don't it? All that crap is mind fuck. I remember Pop took us to the movie theater once, and it was a Walt Disney Three Musketeers or some shit. I couldn't wait to get the fuck out of there. I really hated it. Papa was pretty angry. I don't think he's angry now, but I hated that fucking movie. So go check them guys out. Pin to the Atlas and Jack's Growing World. I just encourage him to do a few more videos through the winter, how he saves his seed. He's going to cut the watermelon on camera. It's prize-winning watermelon. Hopefully he's got a lot of friends and family in his neighborhood and puts the word out. Come get a piece of my award-winning watermelon. You can have a slice of watermelon. You got to spit the seeds out in here. No taking of the seed. 170 pounds, 190 pounds. I forgot what it was. I don't know if it says it in here.
Estimated weight is 187 pounds.
187 pounds. Look at the size of these watermelons. Little Mermaid Satanic. 200-pound watermelon.
What's up, guys? Jack Outdoors.
All right, this is their ride there.
Dad pulled me out of school early, 2 watermelons right now. So we are gonna pick 2 watermelons and head to Washington, Arkansas.
What really weird is this young kid mustn't have any friends. The father. I don't know how you got him in the truck. Look at that.
Alright, it's now growing.
That one, let's go to the other one.
Oh, that was good. I gotta get out there. Couple things I might do next year is put it on cloth.
This one's estimating around 140 to 150 pounds, and that one's estimating 196 pounds. So
How much?
196. So
How are we going to get that in the truck?
I don't know. Me and Dad got it on the sled.
See what I mean? He's all alone. I guess he lives in a place that don't have friendship.
Snow sled that
Also,
you could
maybe.
probably
I
fit
don't
2
know.
people on, 2 little kids. So yeah, it gives you a size comparison.
No friendship to you. I don't do that kind of shit. What's wrong with you, boy? You want to come around here?
Go sledding, Dad.
Alright, we have this cellar that we packed the truck up to, so it's not big of a lift.
I'm not really motivated because I'm seeing it cloud up right now, and I think I'm going to get going on this project, and I'm going to be interrupted by rain, which isn't scheduled.
That dude is heavy.
You think it weighs 200 pounds?
So,
It's definitely close.
right.
We got them all loaded up, and I am super excited. We put them on a pallet, and we're going to layer a styrofoam, and I'll hop up there real fast and show you our setup. And there's one thing we haven't tried before, but we don't know if it works or not, but it wouldn't hurt to try it. So we took a 2-gallon jugs of water, and we left that stem long, and we put it in that water, so hopefully it'll drink it up and gain some pounds. We got our blanket over top. As I said, we're on this plastic pallet with some styrofoam under it. And then we put 2 ratchet straps running through pool noodles. And our watermelons are under there. And here's what I was talking about. That stem runs down into that water jug. And hopefully it'll drink some of that up and gain some pounds. So I won't be like 1 pound short of 200 pounds. Well, all that said, I think we're ready to hit the road. We're going to pack a few more things up. We're going to hit the road.
Here's Dawn. You didn't go watch my video I sent you. That hurts my heart a little bit, girl. Do you hear me, Dawn? Why don't you take a second? It's a 20-second video. And let me know how it looks for you.
It's the next day. We ended up getting a hotel room last night. We are in Hope, Arkansas, right down the road from the way off. We have the truck parked outside, watermelons in the back. So I am really excited for the way off. I hopefully will hit 200 pounds. Think we'll hit 200 pounds?
I don't know. We're close. I sure hope that one hits 200.
Yeah, and I'm excited to go see if the watermelons drank up any of that water. So, well, it doesn't really look like the water levels changed any, but that's okay. It looks like it may have changed a little bit, but it certainly didn't drink the whole thing. So we're gonna go ahead and put all of our stuff in the truck, and we're gonna hit the road, and we'll see you at the way off.
I can't do much about the beard. I'm sure we'll catch it afire today. Bought a pumpkin so big one year. I sat inside it. Really? 200 pounds. Cool. You know, there's pumpkin, big pumpkin, giant pumpkins. They hollow them out and they go on the lake. And they actually have competition races, pumpkin races, where they
farmers market
paddle the pumpkin across the river.
Hopefully we get to do some exploring after we get the watermelons weighed, but first we have to get the watermelons unloaded, so I'm going to go help with that, and then we'll weigh them. And
yeah, I heard they were having a fuck fest down there, Camille Toes and Bush. I'm really shocked that Biden didn't show up, to be honest with you.
Tony, what is that?
I'm really shocked. You know, Bush did away with 9/11 with help from people like Biden.
Dad's backing up the truck, and we're going to get all watermelons unloaded.
Yeah, maybe he ain't alive. I don't know. Bush. Yeah. I remember Christians talking about, he's such a good Christian man. Shut the fuck up. Fucking moron. Actually,
all the watermelons?
Now we get 2 more.
we'll continue with this. Let out of his cage today.
We have about an
Come on, guys, let me out. That banana and Rice Krispies wasn't enough. I want to go out. I got a duty. Oh, I got my Depends on. No problem.
Almost all of them,
but they're a lot bigger, so it's gonna be close.
Let's hope we don't set the beard on fire again.
This one's Tony's.
But more than likely. Dawn never answered me on the video I sent her.
And these two, I don't know.
What, you handsome? You want to go out?
They're pretty big watermelons.
You want to go out? Nice. Big stretch. Yeah. He's a mighty dog.
This big thing, this is a bushel board. So, and then this weird looking thing. You already saw them unloading it. It's a mirror. That thing is weird. Maybe we'll have to try growing those one year, but like I said, we have an hour until the official weigh off starts, so let's go explore around. This is a well.
Yep, that's a well.
It's an old well. Pretty cool.
It's locked. Can't get a drink.
Old pulley that we used to button out.
Look at that wooden sidewalk.
Yeah. That's pretty neat.
Morrison Tavern.
It's big.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah. Be full of metal detectors over here.
I don't think they want you digging their yard up.
Yeah. That magnolia tree is giant. Pretty cool. It looks like this is open, so we'll see what's in this visitor center.
Don't tell me it's going to be a sunny day and they do this shit.
It's an old courthouse.
1874.
You know, they're sitting here, they're bragging about these people. I just watched that Pin to the Atlas. There's a pin to the Atlas. And they wanted to go visit Bonanza, and they actually got permission to go in there and videotape family heirlooms of this community, a big thing. These fuckers come to this fucking place and they won't let them film inside. What's wrong with people? Could be a character who had definitely been taken was a, yeah, bouncy. All right, guys, I'm going to get going here. And I want everybody have a good day. Have a fantastic day. Be loved with your family and friends. Time's running out, I think. This much madness is too much sorrow. Well, you could be taking me for a ride. I don't know the lyrics. You could be taking us for a ride, man. We could be happy, joy America. You want a fucking dysfunctionality and put these dysfunctional motherfuckers to the top, a new world order, and this is what you leave us with. That ain't too good. I want to thank everybody for coming. Dawn, check the email later. All right. Whatever. It's like a 20-second video. I thought you might find some enjoyment. And maybe you will. Everybody have a good day. Be good to one another. Try to be kind to one another. Be proud of yourselves for who you are and all your education and what really is going on in our country. And, just try to be positive with yourself. Find an outlet. If you're getting a little down, you don't like to come to Radical's room because all they do is talk about the end of the world shit. I understand. I really do. Or my foul language, either one. But be good to one another and have a great day. Have a good weekend. Love one another. All right. Sayonara. Ciao.